Welcome back to another Cadian Sergeant Steel battle report, and today we have two reasons why today is very special. But I'll get into the first. It's our first ever Tempest of War mission game. And so here we have set up an urban battlefield, and we have 6 objective markers on the battlefield, one here in this deployment zone, one back here in this deployment zone, and then 4 strung out in no man's land down the middle of the table. We have 6 because of the mission rule, hidden supplies that we've drawn, and our mission today is priority targets. Hold 1, hold 2, or no, hold 1, hold more, and then score 5 points of the game for each objective marker you control, up to 20 points. And the other reason why today is special is we have a new guest on the channel for the first time. We have Big Boss Mek Jerry.
Whoa! Hi. So, yeah.
Yep.
So I'm an Evil Sunz player, and we're going to let loose the law on the Cadians.
Woo! So Jerry and I go way back, and the gaming club, he's actually one of my first opponents I've ever played against outside of my Garage Hammer group. And Jerry was the event organizer locally when I first joined up and started doing stuff. And so we've swapped places. Now I'm the event organizer. And you just wreak havoc on everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. So Jerry and I go way back, and Jerry always has the best armies. Today he's brought out his orcs, his Evil Sunz, right?
Yes.
Yep, because red go fast. It's a 1,500 point game between our armies. So I did bring my Cadians, and I've brought mostly artillery and infantry for you all to see today. So with that, let's go look at the armies. Today for the Astra Militarum, I have quite a force here. So let's start with my HQ choices. I have 2 Cadian command squads and a Cadian Castellan. The Castellan's this custom RTLW model right here. My Warlord, the Castellan, does have Laurels of Command and Master Tactician. My 2 command squads are WYSIWYG. In troop slot, I have 4 infantry squads, Cadian shock troops, that are all kitted out with plasma guns and melta guns. Then I have 2 transports. I have 2 Chimeras, one with a Kazarkan squad with all of the fixings except for a melta mine. So we have 2 plasma, 2 melta, sniper rifle, radio, medic, yeah, you name it. Everything but the melta mine is in there. I got another one with 3 Bullgrins with slab shields and power maw and a commissar. Both of these Chimeras are kitted out with heavy bolters. Then I have the new Scout Sentinel, and I got it here with the heavy flamer, and I got a hunter killer missile on it as well. So we'll be playing that today with its forward deploy. And then, to round out the list, we have 3 units of artillery. So I have 2 heavy quad launchers, I have 2 Earthshaker carriages, and I have 2 field ordnance batteries with the bombast guns. So these will be raining down terror upon my opponent, hopefully eliminating areas on the battlefield of enemy forces so that my infantry can maybe stay alive for 1 or 2 turns and hold down the battlefield. So that is my Cadian army for today. Let's go on and look at the orcs. All right, Jerry, break it down. What do you got today?
We have Gobsmasha Squig Riders War Mob. So this is an Evil Sunz detachment. It is Arcs of Omen. We have 4 knobs on Smasha Squigs. We have Gobsmasha Squig Rider as the war boss. He does have Head Choppa as Kill Choppa instead of the gauntlet claw that is represented on the model. There is a Weird Boy. There's 1 squad of commandos.
Ooh.
There is 2 squads of 6 Squig Hog Riders. There are 2 squads of War Bikers. And that is the list.
That is a terrifyingly fast list.
Yes, it is truly an Evil Sunz red goes fast a list.
So, as orcs do, you're just going to rush at me and you're going to clobber me into oblivion.
Exactly.
Yep. Wow. And I haven't ever played against commandos yet either. So this will be interesting and fun. They look fantastic as well. I'm guessing, do they have any type of forward deployability?
Yes,
or?
they can be forward deployed, and most often that is their best advantage.
All right. So this is 1,500 points. of orcs. It's very scary orcs. All right, for today's mission, we have the Spearhead Assault Deployment Zone. So 9 inches from the center, and then 2 from the corners to the center are our deployment zones. And we have priority targets as our primary mission. Hold 1, hold more, and then score 5 points at the end of the game for each additional objective. But to mix things up, we drew another mission rule and we got hidden supplies. So today, we will be playing Tempest of War with 6 objective markers rather than just 5. So making the hold 1, hold more a little more interesting, a little tougher to do. So with that, we will come back to deployment next. All right, we are done with deployment here. And so for the Cadians, what we have our Khazarkins and a Chimera with the Cadian Castellan here. Heavy quad launchers and an infantry squad here. 2 Earthshaker carriages, a shock troop squad here. The field ordnance battery with a shock troop squad there. And a Cadian command squad. This one's got a melta-gun. Over here, we have a Cadian command squad. This one has the banner. It has the sergeant with the chainsword. And then it also has, right there, the guy with the map is my proxy for a master of ordnance. So they're there. In front of them is a Chimera with Bulgrin and a commissar. Here is another shock troop squad. And then the scout sentinel hiding behind a building over here in the corner. Jerry, what do you have for deployment?
Okay, going from this side of the table, we have 1 unit of Squig Hog Riders, accompanied by a Knob on a Smash a Squig. We have our Weird Boy up where he's got some good line of sight. We have another squad of Squig Hog Boys, accompanied by a Knob on Smash a Squig. We have 1 unit of bikes, accompanied by a Knob on a Smash a Squig. In the back, I do have 1 lone Knob on a Smash a Squig holding an objective. The downside of this list of not having any regular troops. Over on this side, we do have a group of bikes again. They're accompanied by a warlord. And then over in this piece of terrain, we have the commandos. And they were able to forward deploy. They have a distraction grot and a bomb squig with them.
Okay, so that is deployment. Now, we will need to roll off to see who gets first turn. Now, I have Master Tactician Warlord trait, so I could redeploy 3 units if necessary. So we're hoping for Cadian first turn, but I'm sure the orcs with their Evil Sunz are hoping they were going to move up real quick and take me out. So, all right, Jerry.
Let's go.
May the best DACA army... Oops. Drop it back. May the best DACA army win. You ready?
When you are.
Oh, no.
Ready?
Okay.
That's a 6.
That's a 6, and that's a 5.
And this is the first day I've rolled these, and that's 2 6s I have rolled with these dice.
Look at that. Nice Las Vegas Open 2023. Jerry just got back from it. And my Cadian Sergeant Steel die. I almost had a 6, but I didn't. So with that, the Evil Sunz will go first. I will go ahead and redeploy my 3 units, and then we'll come back with the start of Orc Turn 1. Okay, so Big Boss Mek Jerry has drawn his cards. He's got Deploy Teleport Homer, Storm Hostile Objective, and No Prisoners. I think he'll get No Prisoners rather easily. Storm Hostile Objective will be difficult, but is possible, especially if he declares a log this turn. And then Deploy Teleport Homer, not possible on this turn, but he can still at least score 10 points very easily for his secondaries. So we will be back at the end of his movement phase. End of movement phase for the Evil Sunz. But real quick, the redeployment for the guard. So I had taken this infantry squad and this Chimera, which was over here with the Khazarkins in it, redeployed it forward here, and took the Scout Sentinel and moved it here to try to keep it safe from the Evil Sunz since they got first turn. Jerry, would you like to talk us through the end of your movement phase?
Well, so during the command phase, there was a whoa called.
Whoa! Oh no.
So now we have moved forward and advanced everybody that was going to advance. The bikes have a really high movement, being Evil Sunz, so it's a base 14 plus 2 for Evil Sunz. So their base is 6, and their advances on this one was really good. Obviously, the one in the middle did not need to advance. Most of my advances were 4 or better. I did have a 2 on my Warlord and a 1 on the Commandos. So not a lot of benefit from the law advance. So I did get some troops onto objectives. Most notably, I'm missing the one on the outside edge and one of the ones in the middle. So we'll see what happens after we do shooting and charging.
Yeah. So it's on to your psychic phase, is it not?
So now is a big chance. I'm going to try to jump the Squig Hog boys that I left in the back just for this purpose. So I need a 7 for this to go off. So let's see what happens.
I have no psychers to deny you.
And that is an 11.
Oh my god.
So it does go off.
Wait, is that a peril?
I'm not sure.
Well, we'll double check that.
Yeah. I can't remember for Weird Boys because I never roll that high. Only against Shay do I see 5s and 6s.
Yeah, your first advance roll was a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this has been interesting dice rolling, and I keep switching up my dice. So I've rolled the orange ones, the cotton candy ones, and the green ones, and I'm getting 5s and 6s, which is completely unlike my dice luck.
Oh no. So, all right, we'll be back after these guys jump across the table to somewhere probably more devastating. We are back. One thing to note, an 11 is not a perils. It is a roll of a double 1 or double 6. So, Jerry has moved his
Squig Hog Riders.
Squig Hog Riders.
And I'd like to point out that, because there's been questions about this in the past, the jump works with any core unit, and these Squig Hog boys are a core unit.
Yep.
So they have now jumped across the board, and they're 9 inches away from artillery.
Yep, so they could easily make the charge into the heavy quad launchers, and if they do, that'll be a really interesting scenario. I do have one OBSEC unit in there. I got that infantry squad down in the building, which is also in threat range of this unit here. But if Jerry does make it onto that objective, he could get the Storm Hostile objective secondary this turn. All right, so that is the end of your movement. And well, psychic phase.
End of psychic phase.
Yep. So we're going to go on to shooting phase, and we'll be back with that next. Okay, Jerry. So what are we doing to start with here?
So with these Squig Hog boys, there are 2 Squig bombs that have engaged your artillery, and they will do mortal wounds on a 4, 5, or 6. So I've gone to a different set of dice that I haven't rolled today, so we'll see how well they do against the Cadians. So
Alright.
These are the 2020 Las Vegas Open dice. And one goes off and one does not, so that they are a little kinder to Cadians. So I'll remove 1, and then we'll roll D3 mortal wounds to that artillery. Only 1.
Okay.
So these are much kinder, gentler dice for Cadians.
Mark the wounds. I'm just actually going to take one of the infantry models off. And okay.
Okay, so then we're going to do shooting off of this squad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be 6 shots. These are the spears. And
Okay.
it is basically spears. And let me set
The spears.
straight up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they are rocket powered spears with dynamite on them.
Okay.
So they are strength 6 and have an AP of -2 and do 2 wounds each.
Oof. Here we go.
I'm hitting on 5, so only 1 hit.
Oh no.
So these are really kind. These dice are really kind to Cadians.
We appreciate it.
And that is 1 wound.
AP.
-2 does 2.
Okay, -2. So I think I'm normally a 4-up save on the artillery, so it's going to be a 6-up. No. So I'll take another wound. Don't I? Yep, 1 wound.
Yeah. Well, they do 2 wounds. That's
Oh. Oh my. Okay. So let me check the stats real quick, because I think the heavy quad launchers may only have a few wounds each. So we'll be right back. Just check my stats. These are toughness 6 wounds each with a 4-up save. So I did get the save correct. I just couldn't remember how many wounds they have. Because it is different, like between the field ordnance batteries and each of the units. The way they've done the Forge World rules in 8th and 9th edition, I keep forgetting. So, Jerry, what do we have next?
So we have another unit of Squig Hog Boys with Squig Bombs. So those Squig Bombs are going against this infantry unit that's up front.
Oh, yay.
So again, they have engaged that unit, and on a 4, 5, or 6, we will do mortal wounds. So one of them does a mortal wound. So 50-50, not been bad for Cadians today. And D3 mortal wounds. This time it's 2.
2 mortal wounds. Okay, so we'll take 2
guardsmen.
2 guardsmen out. And I do have them on a movement tray, so this should be rather easy. All right, what's you got any spell arms with that unit?
Yeah, so it's going to be the same that we saw over here. It's going to be 6 shots with the spears. You're out of range for the grots, so it'll just be the orc riders with their spears, and they're hitting on 5s, 1 hit, so pretty consistent with my dice rolling luck.
AP -2.
I had a roll.
Oh, you got a wound.
It's strength 6. I'm winning on 2s though.
Yeah.
So it is definitely a wound. It's -2, does 2.
Okay, so I'm a 4-up save because of cover, so 6. Oh no, so another model dies because it's flat 2.
Yeah, it's flat 2, so it's just one dead guardsman.
So we'll take another guardsman out.
So that unit's done with firing. These units are out of range, so there'll be no firing from them. They only have 12-inch pistols. Over here, I'm going to need to get a bucket of dice. So
we'll get back to a bucket of dice. Okay, so we're back with the bikes here. They're going to get, because of their DACA weapons, 80 shots into the Chimera. Woo! So Jerry, hitting on 5s, right?
Yeah, and we're going to roll this in stages of 20. And then we're going to figure out how many shots we have that hit, and then we'll do the wounds after we've figured out how many hits we have.
All right.
So, stage 1, first 20 shots.
First 20.
That's also another terrible roll.
There's not going to be much left. Guys, like, listen, I'm going to lose my whole front line turn 1. Like, there's no way around it. The only thing that will probably be left, maybe, is this one Chimera with the Volgrin Commissar in it. We'll see, because also this guy's here.
All right, so this is the final roll. I've rolled 60 dice. This is the final ones.
Oh.
So that's good. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I see 8. So 8 more.
Oh, wow. So what's that put you at for hits? You might be able to take it out.
That is going to put me at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 hits.
23 hits out of 80 shots. I mean, that's pretty good.
Only hitting on 5s. You got to remember that.
Only hitting on 5s. It's like conscripts. Oh, rest in peace.
Yes. Yeah, let's not even go down that road, because that's a sore spot.
That's a sore spot for both of us. Yeah.
Yeah. I just painted a bunch of conscripts before they disappeared.
Oh, I know, and I'm actually still in the middle of painting an additional 30, but we'll see what I do with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is for wounding, and because I'm strength 5 and you're T6, these are only wounding on 5s.
All right.
So this is 18 dice, and there are a few wounds in there. So that's going to be 3, 4 wounds. See, like 80 dice.
Okay.
4 wounds.
AP?
This is why. And I think it's AP 0. Let me double check.
AP 0?
Doctor Gun is AP 0.
Okay, we'll see if my Cadian Sergeant Steel dice can give me the 3-ups that I need. All but 1. There's a 2 over here.
So you took, after me rolling 80 dice, you took 1 wound.
1 wound. Yeah, this is like, it's like playing against guard.
So yeah.
Until you get to your charge phase.
Yeah, charging is going to be different. So
okay.
Let's do the same thing while we're on it, and I'm going to shoot 80 shots into that sentinel.
Oh, no. So what, you need 9-inch range, right?
9-inch to get double shots for 8.
I think you are, yeah. Clearly within 9, so you're at 8.5 inches, so. Smash me, Jerry.
So, yeah, this is going to give the DACA guns that same advantage. Let's see if I roll better this time than I did last. So, the first batch of 20. I'll keep my tracker dice out of the way.
Ooh,
So
wow.
that's 2.
Now, with the Scout Sentinel upgrade, because they're now toughness 6.
I'm wounding on 5s, just like the Chimera.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Because I probably will again have 1 wound.
We'll see what we'll see.
And this
The
is probably going
Scout
to be...
Sentinel can survive.
You can imagine the amount of noise and smoke and hilarity that's coming out of these bikers. So, and with the final round, it's 2, 4, 5, 2, 6. I only see 6. Yeah, so that's a final 6.
So, 28?
Yeah, 28.
28.
So this is 20. 20, I need 5 ups, and then I'll roll 8 after that. It's just easier since I already have 20 dice counted out.
Yeah, with the T6 and 7 wounds, I'm hoping I can survive this.
So, I need 5s.
Yep.
And there's no AP on these, and they only do 1 wound each. So that is much better for wounding. So 2, 4, 6 wounds. So wait, yeah, 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds.
7 wounds. Okay, I get 4 plus save. Here we go.
And then I need to roll 8 more.
No. All right, 4 of those get through. So I'm down to 3 wounds remaining.
So it depends on what these last ones are like. Which would be unfortunate because I actually wanted to charge him 2, 4, 6.
I think you will.
8. So this is the last 8 shots.
Okay.
And there are 3 more wounds out of that.
AP?
0.
Okay, 4 up.
And
I make them
save
all.
So
all right.
you left me with something to charge. Very gracious of you, Mr. Shay.
Woohoo! Yep. So Scout Sentinel lives, but they're staring down this huge group of bikers. So we will see how that progresses in the charge phase. I'm hoping you roll double 1s. Do you get reroll charges in WOG?
Yes, I get roll charges for pretty much everything on the table.
This is going to be bad. All right. Any other? Oh yeah,
I've got commandos to shoot.
Okay.
And I have a couple of pistols and a thump gun that'll shoot. So let's do the thump gun on my war boss because that's real easy. It's 3 shots, and he's going to go right for the Chimera. It's
Okay.
D3 shots, so that is 3.
3 shots.
Which he never does that, and he also needs 5s to hit because orcs. And no hits. That's usually how my shooting goes.
Yay.
I have 1 pistol on the knob on Smash a Squig that's over there near the Chimera. And he misses. It flirted with that 6 long enough.
Wait, don't your commandos also have bomb squigs?
Yeah, and I'm gonna do the commandos next. I have to figure out how many shots I have. So I do have 1 bomb squig off the commandos. So let's see if that will go off.
It does.
So that does
wounds?
D3 on the Chimera.
3.
So 3 wounds on the Chimera from the bomb squig.
The bomb squig just detonates into the front. I bet you the bullgrins are just...
One of those, and you know, he took a bite out of a track somewhere, I'm sure.
Yep. So down to 8 wounds already.
You can see a little crack. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very animated attacks going on for me right now. So I'm going to have to do some math, and we'll come back for the commando attack.
Woo. Okay, we are back with the shooting of the commandos over there into the Chimera. Jerry?
So we have 12 pistol shots, hitting on 5s. And that is 3.
Yep.
They are wounding on 5s.
Yep, some T7. Strength 4 with these?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, these are just basically like bolt pistols for all practical purposes. No wounds.
Okay.
All right, then we have D3 shots from the rocket launcher, which is 2. They're hitting on 5s.
Might get 1 hit here.
No hits. This is typical for my shooting.
And Scorcha?
And the Scorcha is D6 shots. At least I don't have to roll to hit. Of course, it's only 2. And, I'm sorry, it's a Burno. And it's also strength 4, so I need 5s. So that is 1 wound.
AP?
0.
Okay, here we go.
And you say?
I make it. Okay. So the Chimera is safe from the commando shooting.
Yep.
So I'm holding the line.
Yeah.
You have more to... Yeah, your war boss and other characters have guns too.
Yeah, the war boss fired. He fired his.
Oh, he already fired. Okay.
And the knob over there on the Smash a Squig fired. And everybody else has a 12-inch range, so they are out of range. So that's the end of shooting phase.
Oh no! I was hoping we wouldn't see the end of this phase.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that is the end of shooting phase. Yeah, I fired everything. Yep.
So we're on to the charge. The charge. Phase?
Now we're going to figure out charges.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go pray to the Emperor, and we'll be back with the charge phase. Okay. So first charge being declared during the charge phase are the Squigosaur
Squig
hogs charging into the quad launchers, and I'm actually declaring Overwatch. So 1 command point, 46 shots. Not bad. So right, 10, plus another 10, plus another 6, so 26 shots. And I will do that into your army. Yeah, we're gonna need a nice scope for this. So 26 shots into these guys, but I'm only hitting on sixes. So no AP. So we'll see if I can maybe take a couple of them out and survive the melee. Probably not. 2. And
there's one cocked. I'll let you reroll that for.
Oh yeah, because I'm born soldiers, these 2 will auto wound.
Yep.
So great. I did 2 wounds. No AP. So
and how many wounds each?
1.
No AP, so that's a 4-up save for those guys.
Yep.
I'll even re-roll that.
No, that counts. That was good enough.
Okay.
That was flat enough. All right. So, no damage on Overwatch. Jerry, do you want to go ahead and roll your charge?
Yeah, so here we go. So let's try with the first roll and see what happens. I need a 9. That's only a 5.
Oh.
So this could fail. Sometimes that's the way life works. And 7.
7, okay.
So it actually fails.
All right, we did pre-measure pretty much all the charges, so we know what Jerry needs.
And that one we know because they jumped over there and we're 9 inches away.
It has to be 9. So
here we have an 8-inch charge.
Okay.
I'm going to move that tray out of the way because we're going to be moving that direction.
Woo!
And so this one's 8 to get to the infantry that is inside the building. And that's a 5. This could be bad. I'm going to switch out dice.
The Emperor protects. No.
There's a 9.
No, he did.
Well, yeah, he just wasn't counting on the fact that orcs rewrite the rules as they go.
Yeah.
So we're going to pick these guys up, and they're going to come over here to this window.
And to be clear on what Jerry is charging, it's this infantry squad. It's up against the walls of the building here. See that? So
it's going to go something like that, we'll say.
So everybody's in range.
Yeah, and then, with pile in, we can definitely get everybody in there. So, like that.
Okay.
So, that gives us a little bit more cinematic. So, the next charge is going to be those war bikers, and they're going to charge into the troops and the Chimera. So, it's pretty much anything but...
Anything goes. Oh, wow. Wow.
Where was this when I needed it over there?
Wow.
So basically, in order to maximize my room with these guys, I'm going to pull these guys over.
See, this is nice too because now you've hit that objective, the one objective you didn't have.
Yeah, that was my goal on some of this, and I need to leave some room because I'm going to try to have my warlord come in through there.
No way.
If he's got enough room to charge, let's see if he's got enough room to charge. He may be out of range.
Oh, no, he's in range.
That's a 10, so it's very unlikely. He does benefit from... Here we go. That's a 9.
9. You don't get +1 to charge for Evil Sunz, right?
No, not anymore. We used to. We get +1 for advances. And that's an 8. So he fails.
All right.
But we do have a knob on a Smash a Squig that's going to go against the other Chimera. And that's more than enough. That's a 7.
I think you only needed a 3. So.
Yeah, 3 or 4. And he will do mortal wounds on collision with the smash ahead, but we're going to come back to that. We're going to get all the movement taken care of first. And then we're going to come over here to the commandos. Commandos are going to go into the same Chimera. And they need about a 4, or actually maybe even a 3. So that's more than adequate.
Oh, they're in too.
So I think that'll even get... Yeah, I can get the guys on the outside edge. That's a distraction grot, so I'm just going to move him out of the way. And then these guys will come in and be able again, with consolidation, I think we can, with not consolidation, with pile in. And I did not bring this list specifically to counter Shay. This is actually my 1500 list that that's battle tested.
Yep. And this is me also learning the card. Like I didn't want to tailor a list, right?
So here we need an 8.
Yep. Okay. Oh.
So the one that I thought was a sure thing is the only one that failed.
Wow.
So
oh no, I am up against the edge of the train. In case you need to come over here to fight me through the train.
I might have an 11. Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah, you
get that
rolled
guy
high
in there.
enough.
And
oh no.
yeah, and then again with pile in, there's actually even a little bit more pushing about to do that.
Oh, this is going to be rough. So you only failed one charge.
Yeah, one charge failed, which is the one that I thought I would surely make. So now we do have the mortal wounds. Do you want to go ahead and do those?
Yeah, go ahead and do those. And we're currently at 8 wounds on the Chimera.
All right, so the knob with the Smash a Squig head rolls 5 dice. On a 4 up, that becomes a mortal wound.
Oh,
4 mortal wounds.
4 mortal wounds. So I am down to 4 wounds remaining.
And that's in addition to any attacks that he may make.
Yes. Wow, that Chimera is dead. So we're not yet, but it will be in just a moment.
Yeah. So that's it for getting into charges. Then we'll start with combat.
All right, we'll be right back with fight phase. We are back with the fight phase, and Big Boss Mek Jerry is choosing to fight with this unit here first into the infantry squad inside the ruins. Jerry.
So that's going to be 24 sticka attacks because of Wah. There's 6 squig hogs. So then we'll have 12 bite attacks and then 6 grot attacks. So we're going to see if we even roll all of those. So this will just be the sticka attacks.
Okay.
They are hitting on 3s or hitting on 2s.
2s?
Yeah. Oh no, it's a strength value of +1. Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't take my my other list. So that one's cocked.
Okay. Oh no, I see one other one, and there's 1, 2 in the corner. That's it. Wow.
Okay.
Okay. So strength
6.
6. So we're gonna be on 2s. What's the AP on these?
-2 does 2.
Okay.
So this may be very, very quick.
That's the squad.
Yeah.
So because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
So that's 4, 8, 12, 13, 14 wounds.
14 wounds.
-2.
And I only have 7 models remaining. So that unit is destroyed, and we'll be back with the next unit after this one has consolidated. We are back. The biker unit here is attacking into the Chimera and the infantry squad. Jerry is splitting his attacks 16 and 16 into each unit. So Jerry, which unit are you attacking first?
Just for fun, I'm going to attack the infantry first, just to put a scare on the people in the Chimera.
Oh, they're so dead.
So I'm now hitting on 3s for this unit. This is all the choppas. There will be separate roll for the boss that has a power claw.
Okay. So, well, a lot of hits. Okay, strength 6 or 5?
I believe it's strength 5. Choppa is going to be strength 5.
Okay, so winning me on 3.
I'm sorry. Warbreakers are only strength 4.
Oh, strength 4. Okay, so still winning me on 3s.
Still winning you on 3s.
Yeah. So you might not wipe the infantry squad.
Yeah, they have a high toughness. They have a toughness of 5, but... All right.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, no. That's pretty bad. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
9 at?
-1.
-1. Okay. Okay, we're back with saves. So 9 at AP -1?
You can use the tray.
So I make 1. So it's 8 models are dead. All right, so we'll have 2 guys left. I think I'll leave the Sergeant and the Voxcaster, just because that'll also leave you a little strung out, which you want to be strung out, because this way you can hold that objective there. But there we go. Okay, so what's next?
Now it's the same thing, only on the Chimera.
Woo!
So it's going to be 16 attacks. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding.
There's 1, 2 in there.
Oh,
Yep,
sorry.
that's it. Okay.
And then wounding on 5s.
Oh, so the Chimera will probably live until you do the claw.
Yeah, the claw is going to go against the Chimera.
Yeah, I figured.
Although that's 4, 5.
5. AP -1.
AP -1.
Okay, so 4 up saves. Here we go. What? What?
Dude, yeah.
I failed all of them.
And they're 1 wound each, so it doesn't even help to reroll 1.
Yep. So I'm down to 5 wounds remaining.
Okay, so then we have the Power Claw.
Dun dun dun.
So the Power Claw is Strength 10, and he has 4 attacks, but he's hitting on 4s because of Power Claw rules.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the boy boss on bike with his Power Claw, and he's hitting on 4s because of Power Claw. So that is 4 hits.
3 hits.
3 hits,
Yeah,
sorry.
3 hits. And strength
10.
Oh. So winning all 3s.
2 wounds.
AP?
AP on that is -3.
So 6 up save. No. All right.
And they will do 2 wounds each.
So I'm down to one wound remaining on the Chimera.
And I'm done with attacks.
Okay.
So,
for that unit.
For that unit. So there's not going to be any more damage to that Chimera. So now we'll have to do some math on the commandos. And apologies for having to do math every time, but there's a lot of bodies.
You have a lot of fighting. All right, we'll be back with the commandos next.
All right, so we have the 36 Choppa attacks, and then we'll do the War Boss with the Power Claw separate. So, not War Boss, Boy Boss.
Oh!
So these are hitting on 3s. So there are quite a few misses in there.
Wow, but that's a lot of hits.
Yeah. And the green dice rolled low. We were rolling really high with those green dice earlier today. So point out that the green dice can roll low.
Oh, 1 last 2, and that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
so these are wounding on 5s.
5s. Yep, because I'm T7, you're strength 4.
Yeah.
You're only AP -1, so I might actually have a chance of...
Yeah.
I'm down to 4 wounds now.
So we're down to 5. Oh, that's not so good for you. So that is 6 wounds.
6. Wait, 6 or 5? Oh, you just flipped 1 over. Okay. 6 wounds. Here we go. An AP -1, so 4 up saves. I do make 3, so 3 go through. That's not bad. AP -1, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 3 go through. I'm down to 1 wound.
And then we've got 4 from the Power Claw.
Oh, yeah, I'm doomed.
And those are hitting on 4s because Power Claw. That one's cocked. So 2 hits, and they are wounding on 3s.
Okay.
So it's strength 10. 1 wound at -3.
I fail.
And
So
that does 2 wounds.
do I explode? No, I do not.
Very safe.
So I will now have to disembark the Bulgrins and the Commissar and see if anybody dies from that disembark. But I do know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go ahead and set my models down because I'm going to stay out of range. Okay, so I'm going to set these guys back here so you can't consolidate into me. All right, so there they are. And then the Commissar will snuggle in. All right, so I got 3 models, right? Or 4 models.
Yeah.
I got to not roll any 1s. Mother jammer. Well,
you rolled 2 ones. I only saw the 1.
yeah, I rolled
Tragic.
rolled 2 1s. So it's like, do I kill 2 Bulgrin or do I kill the Commissar and a Bulgrin? My Commissar never lives. I think I'll kill the Commissar and a Bullgrin, and I'll leave 2 of the Bullgrin alive. Okay. So that is our emergency disembark, and the Chimera is out. So there is one less unit for you to fight with now. You could consolidate into my Bullgrin, but you won't get...
Yeah, I don't think I have enough room to... That's a little bit more. I can only consolidate 3. So I will consolidate that direction, and we'll come back with the last of the combats in just a minute.
The last fight over here. Beginning of the fight against the Sentinel from these bikers over here. Jerry?
Okay, so there's 3 bikers that are out of combat, so we're going to be doing the ones that are in combat. So this is the chop hunt attacks. So they're hitting on 3s. And not so great. See, my green dice are letting me down now. They were rolling big earlier.
You only got to get a few wounds, though. We only got 3 wounds remaining on that Scout Sentinel.
So those are the hits. And then...
Toughness 6.
And they are strength 5. Strength 4. Strength 4. Sorry. Strength 4.
5s.
So that is 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
At minus 1.
Yep. Here we go. 5 up saves. Oh, Jerry. That's it.
Oh, is that the end?
That's it. Yeah.
So I didn't even need the power claw.
Nope, didn't even need the power claw. Do I explode?
Oh, there is a big boom. That could be detrimental.
I think it's only 1 mortal wound, though. Yeah, let me check real quick. It's 1 mortal wound.
Oh, it's just 1?
1 mortal wound into your bike squad. That's it. So we'll go ahead and take the Scout Sentinel off the table, and that will begin. So you'll get to consolidate that unit.
Yep.
And then that will begin the morale phase. We have 1 infantry squad here who's lost 8 models. So they auto fail. And then does the sergeant live? Yes. So the sergeant does remain. So you do not get the points for destroying that unit. The Bullgrin are fine. They're leadership 7. They lost 1 model, so they cannot fail. The Chimera's at 1 wound, and this artillery unit, the heavy quad launchers, haven't lost a model yet, so they can't be triggered either. So that will be the end of Evil Sunz turn 1. So we'll be back with the beginning of Guard turn 1. Okay, so to update here, end of Jerry's turn, he did get no prisoners. He killed at least 31, if not 32, wounds worth of models and units. He's getting rid of deploy teleport homers, and he's keeping storm hostile objective. I am barely, we checked. He's got 2 models on my backfield objective. I have 3 because this Earthshaker carriage is also barely touching the objective marker. So I got 3 models. Neither of us are OBSEC. So look at that. So beginning of my turn, I've drawn Secure No Man's Land, extend battle lines, and bring it down. Now, for bring it down, I need to take down his Warlord for this. That's got the most wounds. So he's right there in the middle of the table, and he's not benefiting from Lookout Sir right now. But
he does have 9 wounds.
9 wounds.
5 up invuln.
5 up invuln. 4 up field
pain.
Yeah, 4 up pain, and reduces all damage by 1.
Yep.
So killing him will be difficult. And he's T7, right? Yeah. I think something like that.
Yeah, T7.
So I basically, between Secure No Man's Land and extend battle lines, I need to secure 2 of the midfield objective markers. I don't know if that's possible. We're going to see what I can do. I do have this 1 lone sergeant here, so maybe. All right, we'll be back with the end of Guard movement, turn 1. End of movement turn 1 for the Guard. So here's where I'm at. I'm stuck in combat because heavy quad launchers have no movement. They have no movement characteristics, so I can't get out of combat. With these guys, this also has no movement, but these 2 units stayed still. The Chimera, after it disembarked the Kazarkan and the Cadian Castellan, it fell back, so I can now shoot the bike unit, and this infantry squad came forward. The command squad here has come forward, and this infantry squad has come forward. So we're hoping to take out the commandos, leave just a few remaining, and then charge and get on that objective. We'll only survive 1 turn, because between the bikes and this character here, we will be annihilated. We've also moved the 1 lone living sergeant onto the middle objective there. So what I'm hoping to do with this is to capture this objective, and I already got this one, and so that will give me 2 out of 3 of my secondaries. For command phase, all the artillery has received take aim. The Kazarkin and this infantry squad have received take aim. This infantry squad has received take aim. And that's it for my orders. I'm also going to go ahead and do my shooting stratagems, because I know exactly what I'm doing. We're going to do the Kazarkin bomb, right? So I get overcharged last cells for mortal wounds on 6s. But I'm also doing ingrained precision, which means a 5+ to hit, auto wounds, it counts as a 6 to wound, meaning 5s and 6s also deal mortal wounds. And then we're doing armored fist. I get to re-roll the wound rolls because I disembarked from a transport this turn. So that's going to be a pretty deadly turn for the Kazarkins shooting into these bikes. Now, what I don't have anything to deal with is I honestly don't have any way to deal with the Warlord, which is my other secondary. But between all of the muscle and the Warlord, I just don't think it's possible. So we may leave him alone for a turn, try to clear out the middle of the board, and wait for the Evil Sunz to pincer us in with the bikes and the Squig Riders and smash us into oblivion in the middle of the table. But we will fight to the death in the middle of the table until then. So we're going to get started with the shooting phase next. First thing we're going to do, we're going to shoot this shock troop squad here into the commandos, all except for the melt-a-gun. We're going to fire that into the bikes. So let's start out with the melt-a-gun. 1 shot, Jerry. They've received take aim, so they're hitting on 3s. Well, darn. You can't say I didn't try, right?
We were moving too fast.
Yeah, okay. So now everything else. I do have a plasma gun, but I'm not overcharging it. But first, the last gun. So here we go. Here's 14 last gun shots hitting on 3s.
That was better.
That... Ooh,
well, maybe not.
Yeah,
maybe that wasn't so good. No, that was...
no, that was bad. Oh my gosh. But 2 auto wounds.
7.
Yeah, okay. 2 auto wounds, and then wounding you on 5s.
That was
cocked. There we go. 4. So 4 wounds, and then hold on, I got the drum-fed auto gun. Might as well do it. It's the same stats. 4 shots with it. 1 auto wound, 1 hit, and then no wound there. So just 5 wounds at AP -1.
All right. So we benefit from the 5-up invuln save because it's still the WOG turn. So that is 2 saves, and that will be 3 fails.
Okay. I'll take 3 wounds.
So that's. I'm just going to tip them until we're done with.
Yep. All the shooting.
The shooting. That way I can check my morale easier.
2 shots with the plasma guns, hitting on 3s. 1 auto wounds and 1 hit, and then wounds on a not a 1. Oh wait, but I'm within 6 inches of the regimental banner. I forgot. Rerolling 1s to wound.
There you go.
There we go. So 2 wounds at AP -3. So 5 up involved.
Save 1, take 1. So that's
Okay.
another commando down.
And I do believe that's all the weapons in that unit. So I'm going to move on to the command squad over here. We have 2 last guns. And then we have 3
pistols.
4 pistols. Wait, I got to do the one separate because it's the commander. He hits differently. So everybody's hitting on 4s. So here we go. Hitting on 4s.
That was terrible.
Wow.
Shay.
And then wounding. Okay. And then hitting on a 3. On a 3.
Your dice are playing for the orcs. You shouldn't be rolling green dice against orcs.
Oh my god, it's so bad. I know, but my other dice are really shiny, so they don't show up on camera. So I gotta use these ones. All right. D6 from a frag bomb from the Bullgrins. D6 5 shots. Okay, so this is hitting on 5s because they're Bullgrins. Bullgrins are really just orcs. But
1
hit. Strength 4. So wounding on a 4. Okay, 1 wound. No AP.
Okay.
I do believe.
That's another commando.
Okay, so
you're going to force me to. I may have to burn CP to keep them on the table.
That isn't quite the results I wanted, though. I was hoping we were going to wipe most of that unit with the last gunfire, but that didn't happen. And I shot 3 units into there. So, well, crud. Alright, on to the next one.
Loud, so I think it'll probably get me no matter what.
Probably. Alright, next, we're going to fire this infantry squad right here into the bikes. 14 last gun shots, so we're going to start out there. Hitting on 3s because they received take aim from the Cadian Castellan. So,
Here, let me get your tray
yep,
over here.
we'll get a tray. Alright, here we go. Hitting on 3s.
That's much better.
Yeah, that's not terrible. I don't get any rerolls of any kind yet. Okay, so I got 1 auto wound, and then wounding you on 5s. So I got 3 wounds. Okay, AP -1 because of take aim.
So again, they're going to benefit from that 5-up invuln.
Okay.
And
Wow.
they save.
Wow. Okay. 2 plasma gun shots, not overcharging. 1 hit and auto wound. Okay. So, got a little born soldiers.
So 5-up invuln.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Jerry. Okay. Drum fed auto gun. I'm in rapid fire range. Here we go.
Oh. 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 Oh.
This game's going to be over before turn 1.
Oh, the guard are terrified.
Oh my lord.
This is a psychological victory for the orcs.
Melt-A-Gun.
Ah,
Hits and
beautiful.
auto wounds. All right. Can you make a 5-up invuln save?
No.
No. And that's going to automatically just kill 1 because it's D6 plus
Yep.
2,
No,
8 damage to a single model.
So, yeah, we'll
Yay.
tip a model there so we can keep track of it.
So far, we've killed 5 commandos and 1 bike.
Yeah, those were tragic rolls. But here's where things are going to get really ugly.
Yeah, so next we're going to go to the Kazarkin here. We're going to pour everything into this bike unit because we need the unit gone. So, let's get started with, we're going to do plasma guns first. We're not overcharging. So here's the plasma, 4 shots. Hitting on 2s because of take aim.
Can you re-roll?
I can only reroll the wound roll in this situation. So it is 2 hits, and then to wound, 2 wounds. Great. Okay. So 2 wounds, Jerry, minus
It would be 5 up.
4 AP.
So 5-up invuln, thanks to the wall.
Oh,
So save 1, take 1.
1 damage because I did not overcharge.
Okay, so that leaves
2
1
wounds,
orc
right?
with 2 wounds.
Yeah, because they're 3 wounds each.
They are 3 wounds each. And I'm going to put that out here on the end here.
Okay. And then we're going to do hot shot last next. I'm going to do the marksman rifle, hitting on a 3, yep. And then wounding on a 5, yeah. So AP -3, I think.
5-up invuln for pretty much everything I'm rolling. So that's another wound. How many?
Actually, let me check the book here. It is flat 3 damage.
Okay, so that'll finish off.
Oops.
That'll finish off this one. And I want to put him in the back and tip him over.
Yep, so that's going to kill 1. Now, let's go ahead and the next weapons I want to shoot are the 2 Melt-A-Guns.
Oh.
Oh, wait. The 1 does hit because of take aim, because
Yep.
they normally hit on 3s. So
Yep.
that is a hit, and the other one's an auto wound. And then
2 wounds.
there we go, 2 wounds. So with the overcharge last cells, it's only for hotshot weapons. We haven't seen that yet. So
Yep. And we're in the 5-up invuln.
Yep.
No saves. So it's
Dang.
2.
D6 plus 2, so
That's 2.
yep,
more
2
down.
more.
And I'm going to start peeling off of this end.
Oh.
No, I'll leave the war boss in there. I'll peel off that end.
Oh yeah, the war boss, if you guys didn't see, has a little towel drone that they turn into a smiley face shield. Jerry's got the best armies. Okay. So if my count is correct, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hot shot last guns plus a hot shot last pistol. So that's going to be 6 hot shot last gun shots in total, not counting the marksman rifle. Oh wait, sorry, I get double because I'm rapid fire range. So that's going to be 11. 11 hot shot last gun shots, Jerry.
I'm ready.
I don't know if you are. Okay, hitting on 2s. 5s and 6s auto wound, and 5s and 6s do mortal wounds when auto wounding Let's do this.
Two cocked.
Couple cocked. Okay. So
There's 4 auto wounds.
4
Mortal wounds.
with mortal wounds, and then I can't re-roll the 1.
So I'm going to keep track of 4 mortal wounds there.
Now,
So that's going to be 1 bike plus.
Yeah. All right, and then this is only strength 3. So when you on 5s.
That's 3.
3 more. Okay. So you
three
have
at 5
3.
up.
Yeah, 5 up saves. Or, whoa, wait, sorry. 7 total, because we have 4 more wounds.
So 3.
In addition to the regular damage, I do believe 1 more wound.
Yeah, you are
in
correct.
addition to normal damage.
So I save 3. So that means 4 additional wounds.
8 wounds. In total.
Yeah. So this is going to kill 1 bike and put a wound on a bike. So that's 1 bike, and that leaves this one with 2 wounds. So that kills the next bike, and this bike has 1 wound left.
This is what Kazir can do, folks.
And more than likely, they're going to fail that morale check. I have to decide now, what I'm going to roll morale for and what I'm just going to let see where it goes with attrition.
Yeah. I mean, although I got some pretty good midfield shooting here going on, right? The reality is we still got these melee units
That are really strong.
on the outer perimeter here. Okay, you only got 3 bikes left?
Yep.
Oh.
You've got all kinds of things that can still shoot them. You've even got that Chimera, which may not be hitting very well, but I wouldn't waste those shots.
Well, can't shoot the Chimera because I fell back.
Oh, that's right.
So that's not happening. But
You do have
I
2
got
long
artillery.
guns.
And I think I can actually see through the building.
Yeah.
Maybe?
I would say
Yes.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. Your units are kind of tall, so I can see them.
We're big and chunky. That's fine.
Yep. So we will, I can have some las guns. So I'll be right back. I got to look up the las gun stats on the field bombard guns, and then we'll be back with the rest of the shooting phase. All right. Next, I'm going to use acceptable losses, which is a 1 CP stratagem that allows me to shoot into a unit with an engagement range of my own unit. So I'm going to shoot into these guys here, but any hit roll of 1, it has to be resolved against my heavy quad launcher. So I'm going to fire the Earthshaker carriages into here. I've gotten take aim on them. I'm going to go ahead and roll for both units together. So it's going to be 2d6 plus 3 for each die, number of shots. So here we go. Number of shots. Woo!
There we
Jerry.
go.
All right. So 9 plus 6, 15 shots, Jerry.
Yeah. So you may take that Squig Hog unit. There's a good chance.
Yeah, I might.
There's only
take
so
them out.
many 5-up invulns I can make.
Yeah, so now I am -1 to hit because of them being out of line of sight, because I'm on one side of the building, they're on the other, we can't see through, it's ruins. But I did get +1 to hit for take aim, so I'm back to hitting on 4s. I get an additional AP -1, but you ignore AP -1 because I can't see you in artillery rules for balanced data slate. So I'm back to just basically shooting with my regular stats. This is why I like take aim on the artillery carriage weapons, because it essentially nullifies the balanced data slate debuffs. Here we go, Jerry. I'm actually gonna roll some dice tray. It's a lot. Okay, hitting on 4s, no rerolls. I threw 1 on the ground out of pure anger, Jerry.
And you got 1 cocked on the side there.
1 cocked. Okay, and then well, crud. With that, wow, that was bad.
That was terrible.
That was really bad. So 1 auto.
That's like, and you don't have anything to help them re-roll or anything.
No, because they're not core, so the regimental banner doesn't help with wounds or anything. So, all right, I'm wounding you on 3s because strength 10 versus toughness 6.
Oh, that was tragic.
My
tragic.
God, this is terrible.
And you didn't roll any 1s to hit, did you?
Yes. To wound my own unit, I need 3s. Okay, Jerry.
This is acceptable losses.
Yeah, acceptable losses. Go ahead, Jerry. You.
5-ups.
Oh.
I take one.
All I do is even wound a model.
So
A model.
how many wounds is that?
Two wounds.
He has one left.
God. So
And I feel bad because I kind of encourage that behavior.
So against my own unit,
I think
their toughness 6.
Kill off that one gun carriage. That would get you out of engagement range.
It will, but toughness 6 with. Oh, okay. So it wounded them. Like I wounded them, and then AP minus 4, so I can't make a save, and so that's going to be 8 wounds between the 4 shots. So 2 kill the 1, and then 2 more spillover, and I'm down to 2 wounds remaining on this 1 carriage.
Now the good thing is that moves you out of engagement range.
Yeah.
So you can fire your quad cannon.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Oh, God.
It was sad and tragic, but may actually help. You
Oh.
can shoot that same unit if you like.
It might help.
Unit.
You know what? Like, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the quad launcher, and I'm going to fire into this bike unit. That's so bad. Okay. They did get to take aim order. So, I mean, it might not be too bad here. Oh, well. 12, 14 shots. I mean, that's not terrible, right?
No, that's actually not bad.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
I think that's what you rolled for the
8, 12, 14. Okay, here we go. So hitting on 3s because I can see you.
Yeah.
Yep. No rerolls of any kind. Okay. Well, wow, that wasn't bad. And I get 3 auto wounds, and these have an AP minus 1 because it take aim. And then these are going to wound you on 5s because it's strength 5.
Yep. So you're ringing up props. That's
Oh,
good though.
wow. So
do 6s do anything other than auto wound on these guys? Okay.
yeah, so just 6 wounds at AP minus 1.
So
5
6
saves.
5-ups.
Oh. So it was strangely good that I killed my own model.
I only saved 1.
So you take 5 damage, so it's going to kill 2 models.
So that'll finish this guy off and finish that guy off.
Wow, the heavy quad. Wow, that
It worked to your advantage to lose your own troops, so it was acceptable losses.
that was actually. I'm really happy how that turned out.
Yeah. The Earthshaker batteries were not the.
No, that was
kind of tragic.
So miserable. Okay, the next thing I want to do is fire 8 last gun shots from the field ordnance batteries into your bikers here, and I'm going to fire their guns into your commandos.
Good plan.
So here we go. The 8 last gun shots, hitting on 3s because they got take aim, and I can see you. Well, obviously I can see I'm shooting last guns at you.
Fantastic.
Yeah, wow. And then wounding you on 5s, though.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about the indirect fire last guns.
There we go. So just 3 wounds at AP minus 1.
All right, so 5-up invul. Save 1, take 2.
Take 2. So 1
that
dies.
finishes that one guy off and leaves.
Yeah. Well, that's not bad. All right, I get D6 number of shots for the field ordnance gun because I got the bombast gun. So here we go. 2D6. I got 2 guns. 9 shots. All right, 9 shots, Jerry, into your commandos. Now, let's be clear about one thing real quick. I can't see the commandos because of this is a vehicle. I'm in the terrain, but I can't see over top of the terrain, so I have no line of sight. So take aim is going to mitigate the -1, and then I'm not going to get my AP -1. But I do have Master of Ordnance is right there, so I'm going to get reroll 1s. All right, so hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Oh,
Oh my God! Okay.
potential for all. Not bad.
Wow. Okay. Wounding on. Oh, wait. That 3 didn't hit because you're out of line of sight. Okay. So here we go. Wounding on 3s. Oh! This will never happen
That's
again.
what, 7?
That's 7 at AP -2. Flat 2 damage.
All right, so we're in our 5-up invul save.
Yep.
And this was on the commandos, right?
Yeah.
So I have 2 saves,
So 5 die.
5 die.
Wow.
So yep, you're really pushing the limits of that unit.
Wow. We haven't even got the charges yet. Okay. Wow, I am really shocked about how that went. Just to recap real quick though, I did fire this command squad here off camera and also this Cadian castle, and they did no wounds to the bikes at all. So that is it for my shooting phase, which it looks like I've done some substantial damage to your army. Not as much as I'd want to. Jerry, with that, I'd like to go into the charge phase. Good, sir. So we'll be right back with that. So, we got to get creative here with the guard. So I do have Bullgren, so I am going to be charging the commandos. So Jerry, I understand you want to fire Overwatch.
Yeah, I will do Overwatch. I'm going to move these models out of the way real quick.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm going to be charging a lot of my army this turn.
Yeah, so those are just to keep track for morale purposes. I have 6 pistol shots, a Burna, and a rocket launcher. So I'm going to do the 6 pistols first.
Okay.
6s.
Oh, wow.
So 3 6s.
Okay, toughness 5.
Strength 4, so winning on 5s. 1 wound, no mods.
1 wound, no modification. Okay. So,
2
so 2 up. Mother jammer! Okay, I'm down to 2 wounds.
All right.
What? This has been, I'll tell you what.
Your dice are playing for the orcs.
This may only be turn 1, but wow, we have had a crazy dice game so far. Okay.
All right, so D3 shots from the rocket launcher. 1 shot, need a 6. Nope. And then the D6 shots from the Burna.
From the Burna, yep.
3.
Okay.
Those are strength 4. So that's 2 wounds.
Oh, AP minus
Nothing.
nothing. Okay, 2 up armor saves.
Now you're clean on that one.
Okay.
All right, and that's it for my Overwatch.
That's it. Okay, so for the charge,
You're more than enough to be in.
I'm in because I'm only like an inch away. All right. So that's a good charge on them. I'm going to scoot them in, but stay out of engagement range of. Oh, no. Jerry, I'm an idiot sandwich.
I'm so sorry.
You can heroically intervene.
I can. That is a character.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Like, I'm already so close. There's nothing I can do. Okay, but just to protect my command squad, I'm going to go ahead and charge them also into your commandos. So the command squad here, I need like a 2 or 3. I'm in with an 11. Yeah. Okay. So they're going to charge in. Boop. And they're all going to get into fight range here. So that'll be fun. I like a good melee I shouldn't be in.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to charge with this infantry squad over here. So here we go. What do we got? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So 10 inches. I'm going to measure that out actually. And so I'll move that squad in a moment. Next, I'm going to charge this infantry squad into your bikes.
All right. Well, I can't do anything now.
Can't do
I've already
anything.
done Overwatch.
More than 9. Wow. Okay.
So more than adequate to go in.
Yep. And then the Kazarkin are also charging.
And need like a 4. So yeah, more than adequate.
Yep. So 6. Okay. So we got a 10, a 9, and a 6. So all units are in combat now. I'll be back with the beginning of my fight phase.
Yeah.
So a bit of a miscalculation on my part. I should have charged this character because heroic intervention. And so Big Boss Mek Jerry heroically intervened into my Bullgren. And now he gets to act as if he charged. So Jerry, you get 5 dice.
All right. So this is the mortal wounds from the smash ahead into the Ogrins. So 4 ups. We'll do a mortal wound. Only 1.
I will take that. Okay.
So that could have gone horribly wrong.
That could have been way worse. Okay. So with that, that means I'm going to get 9 attacks with the Bullgren, and I'm going to put those. After looking at some of my other stats, wait, do you get your plus armor save in melee or just shooting?
It's only going to be for shooting.
So you get a 6-up save right now.
No, I get a 5-up info.
Oh, that's right. Oh, silly orcs. Okay.
Sorry, it's the wall.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can take out your character. I'm going to put all 9 attacks from the Bullgren.
Yeah, into the knob.
Into your knob. Into the guy on the big
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy on the
Knob
scary
on
squig.
Smash a Squig.
Knob on Smash the Squig. All right, here we go. 9 attacks sitting on 3s.
Ooh.
Okay, I got a few misses. Here we go. Strength 7. T7.
T6.
Six
T6.
threes to wound. Oh, come on. -2, flat 2 damage.
That's 3?
Yep.
So 5 up, invuln save from the wall.
I'm not going to kill you.
No saves.
Ooh.
So he has a total of 5 wounds.
Wait, he's only got 5 wounds?
Yep.
That's 2 damage each, Jerry.
Oh, so he's done.
Oh my god! Oh, that was an unexpected victory.
Yeah, they do a lot of damage, but they come off the board rather quickly.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to move on to the command squad here. They get 9 attacks that are not the commander. So we got 9 attacks sitting on 4s into your commandos. Because I also got the master of ordnance. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Oh, wait. I'm only hitting on 4s. There we go. Winning you on 5s because you're orcs. Only 3 wounds. No AP.
So, 5 up invuln. None.
None. So 3 more go down, and then 4 attacks from the commander with their chainsword. Hitting on 3s. Oh my god, I rolled all 3s. Wow. Then wounding on 5s. Only 1 more wound with the commander. No AP. 1 damage.
But
make it.
they saved
Yep.
that one.
Okay, next we're going to you son of a gun. So we're going to consolidate. All right, yep, over to here. We're going to try to get everybody back into, or pile in, right, to the fight, but still on that objective. So that is going to be 10, 11, 12 attacks with my Cadian shock troops squad. So 1 attack for everybody else, but 2 attacks for the sergeant. Ooh, oh my god, I just hit the train.
Disaster.
Yeah. Just knocked everything over. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is so bad. All right, hitting you on 4s. Not great.
5? 6.
Yeah, not bad. Okay, winning you on 5s.
3.
All right, 3s. Now go. Okay, so 3 wounds.
5 up invuln, or is, yeah,
Yep.
5 up invuln.
Oh,
Save
you
2.
make 2, so just 1 more goes down. I want to see real quick. Let me check a rule real quick about the regimental banner. Okay, I'm learning the new codex here, and so I did roll a 1 to wound, and because of the regimental banner, I get to re-roll that 1 to wound. Does not generate an additional wound, but it's a good thing to know. So the re-roll 1s to wound is for any fight, regard shooting or melee. So that's really nice to see that. But you are left with 4 commandos there. So you will get the fight back, and so there will be consequences for me not being able to take the unit out. I'm not going to consolidate any further. I want to leave all my units where they're at over here. And with that, Jerry, I'm going to move over to this fight.
Sounds good.
All right. We're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to do 12 attacks with the infantry squad first into your bikes. All right, here we go. Hitting on 4s. Jerry?
Well, that's pretty terrifying there.
Yeah, wow. Winning on 5s. Oh, that was pretty good. So I got 4 wounds, no AP, 1 damage.
4?
4. Yep. So
All right. So
might kill that bike.
these are 5 ups. 1. Oh wait, is this no AP?
No AP.
So then it's 4, but it's still just only saved by 1. So
So
this bike had
2 wounds.
left.
So it dies, and then 1 wound on the other bike, right?
Yeah, which leaves him with 2 wounds.
Okay. Now, does your leader have more wounds than the rest of them?
You're correct.
Yes, he has 4 wounds, doesn't he?
Yes. So that leaves him with
3. Okay. So the Kazarkin. Actually, I'm going to fight with my Cadian Castellan. I did that off camera. I realized I was going to leave the Castellan out, so I charged him in also. He got a 12 on the charge. It was kind of ridiculous. So he's going to get his 4 attacks. I got 4 attacks. So 5 attacks then with a chainsword. Okay. Here we go. 5 attacks with a chainsword. Hitting on 3s.
There you go.
That's pretty good. And then wounding you on 5s because nothing else special. 3 wounds.
Okay.
No AP.
So 4s. Save 2.
Ah, 1 damage. Okay.
So that leaves him with 2.
Yep. I'll take that. And then the Kazarkin are going to pile in. Oh, this is tricky. How am I going to get... Let's see how many I get in range. We got to be fair about this, right?
Probably 7.
Yeah, I don't think I'll get everybody. That looks like it. That looks like... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
So that's going to be 16 attacks plus an additional 1 attack for the sergeant. So let me get my dice up. Now the Kazarkin are going to attack this last biker on 2 wounds. 17 attacks, hitting on 4s. Yeah, we probably should. All right. No rerolls. All right. So 1s, 2s, and 3s miss. There's a lot of 3s in here, so that's unfortunate. But I only got to do 2 wounds to you, good sir.
Yeah, he is all but done. It is the boy boss on bike.
5s to wound. 3. Oh no, you might live. 3 wounds.
3 wounds and
no AP.
So that's a 4-up save on the boy boss.
Oh, come on.
So he has 2 left. So I need to make... I fail. That is the end. Does he explode? No, wait.
No. All right. With that, that is the end of guard turn 1. Well, wait, no. You get the fight back. You get the fight back. Okay.
Because they are going to be taken off the board here ever so quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and through this pretty quickly. It should be pretty easy. So for the boss, I'm going to start with the Power Claw on your command squad.
Okay.
So these are hitting on 4s.
Okay.
And that is
2 hits.
2 hits.
Okay. A strength.
10.
A lot. Okay. So 2's to wound.
1 wound at -3.
Okay. So I can't really make a save.
And it does 2.
2 damage?
Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to put that on the sergeant here, and then the master of ordnance. So first on the sergeant, 5 up, feel no pain because of the medic. No. And then the master of ordnance, 5 up, feel no pain. No. So both are dead. Okay. So I've lost 2 models. All right.
So then I have I have 11 attacks because the rocket launcher is still in there.
Oh, Lord! 11 attacks with what?
Well, they're
gosh. I know.
Yeah.
Commandos.
Yeah.
But I did this.
Let me make sure I'm calculating that correctly. And they are throat slitted, so they do an extra wound. But I think these guys all I'm fighting all have 1 wound.
Okay.
So
yeah, the commandos, man. God.
Yeah. So the Choppa gives them an extra attack, and Wog gives them an extra attack, and their base is 2. So that's 4 attacks each. But the one has a rocket launcher, so he's only doing 3 attacks. So that's 8 plus 3 is an 11.
Wow.
3, 6.
All right, 11 attacks. Who are you putting those into?
I'm going to put them all into that command squad. I want to get rid of that banner and all those bonuses.
Yeah, you're hitting on 3s, aren't you?
Yep. Oh, that's not good. There's a bunch of misses in there.
I'll take that.
So that is 5 hits.
Okay, and now you need 3s to wound.
Yeah. That's only 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
-1.
-1, so 6 up saves. I guess I should get declare the model. So regimental banner. Frick. And then 5 up feel no pain on regimental banner. Got it. Regimental banner again. Nope. 5 up feel no pain. Failed. So regimental banner is down. And then the Voxcaster is the last one. Got it. Oh wait, AP -1, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. So I need a 6 to save. So 5 up feel no pain. For the medic, nope. So I'm down to just the medic and the commander in that unit. Wow. All right.
Well, and that will end it. And they will automatically fail morale unless I spend points. I do have 5 points left.
Yeah.
I am going to keep them in the game.
Oh.
Spend 2 to keep them on the table and tie you up.
Well, I'm okay with this. So what that's going to look like is a couple different things. I still need to consolidate the Kazarkin, but then that's it. So we're just going to move them. I'm going to go and do morale on my command squad here. I've lost 4 models. I think they're leadership 8, Cadian command squad. I'm good. So I rolled low enough, Jerry. I'm good on my morale check on them. I don't believe I need a morale check on anyone else. Nope, that should be it for now, because I can't fail a morale check on a heavy quad launcher for only losing 1 model. All right, we'll be back with the beginning of turn 2 for the Evil Sunz. Okay, the beginning of Orc turn 2 and the end of Guard turn 1. I've scored Secure No Man's Land secondary, but I still have Bring It Down, Extend Battle Lines. I was not able to hold my home objective as the Orcs had 2 models and I had 2 models on the objective. So, but I'm not getting rid of either of these. I'm going to actually hold on to both and see if we can recapture our home objective. But the Evil Sunz have drawn Capture Enemy Outpost. They kept Storm Hostile Objective, so they're going to move pretty hard onto the Guard objective. And they've also gotten Raise Banner. So 1 unit with the infantry keyword or objective secured can start to perform the action if they're within range of an objective marker in No Man's Land. And the Evil Sunz really don't have much. I think just the commandos left that have infantry keyword.
Everything else is
besides
cavalry or vehicle.
The Weird Boy.
Oh, the Weird Boy's in.
Yeah, the Weird Boy. So the Weird Boy could perform Raise Banners, but the Weird Boy would have to get onto the objective marker to be able to do that. And
it doesn't need to be in the middle, right?
Yeah, it has to be in No Man's Land, and would have to forego the psychic phase because you can't do psychic powers and do an action unless it's a psychic action. So that is where we're at on the secondaries, and Evil Sunz also scored 5 points for the primary because they did hold at least 1 objective. They did not hold more than the Guard. So we'll be back with the end of movement phase for the Evil Sunz, turn 2. End of the Evil Sunz movement, turn 2. Jerry, what do we have?
So we have the bikers moving across the back line of the board there, heading in to threaten the artillery in your back line.
Yep.
We have commandos that are still engaged. We have our war boss, who is going to come in and do some smashing on what's left of your infantry in there. I deliberately pulled things back away from the nasty Kazarkin. I do have a knob on a Smash a Squig here, and 2 knobs on Smash a Squigs here that are within a charge range of that unit. I also have this reduced unit of Squig Hog Boys that I haven't decided where I'm going to attack with those. I may do some shooting at one thing and charging at the other. And then I have the Squig Hogs on the backboard that are also threatening your remaining artillery. And I moved my Weird Boy onto the back objective here. And he is still within 18 of the Kazarkin. So he may attack the Kazarkin. He may buff this knob that's still back here close enough for him to buff. So to be determined.
Sounds like it's going to be a pretty deadly turn.
It should be. If my dice work with me, it should be a good day to be green.
I mean, we don't know. We did just see one of the most amazing Guard melee phases.
Yeah. Which goes to show how fragile my army actually is. Had you had turn 1, I think we would have had different results at this point.
Yes.
But let's see where we're going with what's left.
Yep. So we'll be back with the second phase for the Orcs. Beginning of the Orc psychic phase. Jerry, what power are you casting?
I am casting the Fists of Gork, and I actually rolled before we had the camera rolling.
Yeah. So you got a 7?
And it takes a 6 for that to go off.
So success. What's the Fist of Gork do?
So if manifested, select one friendly Orcs character, which is this knob on Smash a Squig.
Dun, dun.
And until the start of my next psychic phase, I add 2 to the model's strength and 2 to the attack's characteristic.
To the characteristic, which is important for any like modifiers. So wow.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a pretty significant boost. So that's going to give him a total of 6 attacks and a strength of 7 on each one of those attacks.
Wow. Okay. So I'll be winning those Kazarkin on 2 if that's what he charges.
Yep, that's the current plan.
Yep. All right. So we'll be back with the shooting phase. Beginning of orc shooting phase, and we're going to go ahead and use the Laurels of Command on the Castellan here. So the Castellan's got Laurels of Command, and we're going to take cover to this regular shock troop squad, not the Kazarkin. So now both those units have a 4+ save because we treat the shock troops as having cover. All right, Jerry, now that we have take cover on my shock troops, how are you, because I got to do that at the beginning of your phase.
Okay.
What are you going to do for shooting?
All right, so on this back row, we're going to have all of these Squig Hog Riders shoot into the remaining quad gun.
No.
My shooting is so lousy, it still might survive.
It might. Okay.
The Squig Hogs here are going to shoot into that Chimera and hopefully get it to explode.
Okay.
All 3 of the pistols from the knobs are going to go to the Kazarkins. The Warlord, with his thump gun, is going to shoot into the regular infantry troops that are there.
Mm-hmm.
The remaining guys that have pistols in that close combat will fire their pistols into probably the regular unit that is behind them.
Okay.
And then the Warbikers are going to be shooting into the artillery units here. And that's going to be another one of those buckets of 80 shots.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot.
So we'll do that as the last shooting attack.
Okay, so we'll start with the quad launcher.
Yeah, so that is 6 shots, hitting on 5s, 3 hits,
Okay.
strength 6,
Toughness 6.
so wounding on 4s, no wounds.
Oh, I'll take that. Okay.
And then we have the Riders.
Oh, no. Okay.
So the Riders are hitting on 4s because they're grots. However, they're wounding on 5s.
Okay.
No, they're wounding on 6s because they're only strength 3.
Okay.
So they're hitting on 4s, 3 hits, and they're wounding on 6s only.
Okay.
None. Okay.
Wow.
So now we're going to do a similar thing over here with these Squig Hog boys onto the Chimera.
Okay.
It's 4 shots with the spears.
Oh.
That's 2 hits.
Toughness 7.
Wounding on 5s. No wounds.
Okay.
And the 4 riders on the back, hitting on 4s, cause of grots. 2 hits, wounding on 6s. I need the 6s that I just rolled to hit to wound. No wounds.
No wounds.
Okay, pistol shots.
Okay.
I'm just going to do all 3 of the knobs. So these 2 knobs and the 1 knob over there.
Okay.
And they are hitting on 5s, and they're going to shoot into the Kazarkin.
Okay.
No hits.
Okay.
This is typical orc shooting.
Yep. Typical orc shooting.
The Weird Boy doesn't have any range. The War Boss, with his thump gun, has D3 shots.
Okay. Into the Cadian shock troops.
Yeah, it has 1 shot.
1 shot. You roll a 1. Yep.
And no hit.
Okay. I like this so far.
And then I think I have 2 pistols, maybe 3 pistols.
And the command.
I have 3 pistols in commandos. Because one guy has a rocket launcher and can't use that in close combat. So I've got 3 pistols. I don't know why I kept the rocket launcher. It was just an error on my part when we're moving models.
Yeah, it looks cool.
No hits.
Oh, okay.
And now,
Oh,
time.
the 80 dice.
We're going to do this in batches of 20 again.
Ah, so much shooting.
So
Listen,
it's just easier to do it.
this might be a turn 2 game, but it's going to be a super interesting 2-turn game.
So we're going to do this in batches of 20 like we did before.
Yep.
Let me get
Hitting on 5s.
my hit counters over here.
Yep. We can measure them out. So you're firing into the field ordnance batteries.
Yes, the 2 field ordnance, that's 1 unit.
That's
right?
1 unit, 2 models. Yeah.
So hitting on 5s with my lovely DACA guns.
Okay.
1 cocked.
Okay. Got.
Not very many.
Let's see how this plays out.
A few more hits. See the smoke rising off of the.
These have AP?
no AP.
No AP. So, I mean,
Strength 4, no AP. So, winning on 4s in this last volley. 25. So, this is 20 dice. And I happen to have 5 that were my counters.
And you're winning on 4s.
Winning on 4s.
Oh, this unit is...
DACA.
They're so dumb.
There's never enough DACA.
Yeah, there's no way to survive this.
That one's cocked, actually. So that one's a no. So 3... Gosh, I can't do basic math. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
Okay. So I need one more die that I already had in my hand. So here we go. 9. 4+ armor saves. So I should survive this. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 go through. You don't even kill a whole model.
I told you.
Wow.
Orc shooting is awful. And
Okay.
people are trying to tell me to take a DACA army, and it's just not, there's not enough DACA.
No. So with that, this unit's going to live. And that's the end of your shooting phase, isn't it?
That everything that can shoot has shot.
So we'll be back with
Charging.
the charge phase. Beginning of Orc charge phase. Jerry? What do you got?
Let's start with the Squighog boys. Off the back, they're going to go into all 3 of those. The 2 big carriages and the small thumb gun.
So I think we measured it. You need a 7.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. So they're in.
Yeah, so we can actually get this across the back of the board here.
There's going to be nothing left.
So, unfortunately, because of the constraints of the board, it's actually going to be difficult. I'm going to have to put more attacks against stuff that I wasn't really planning on attacking.
Well, luckily, I mean, this guy's with a half an inch of a guy within, so you could do 2,
2, and 2. I think that's where we're going to go with that.
Yep. Okay.
So then we have the Squighog boys that are going to go against the 2 gun carriages and the Chimera.
Okay.
Which I think we determined was a
6 for all 3. Wow. What's a 12?
Come get some. So, and it's going to be kind of the same thing. I'm going to put one guy against the Chimera, and then 2 guys against one of the gun carriages, and 1 guy against one of the gun carriages. We'll see what's left as we move through the other attacks over there.
That's what's great. You still got to pile in. So say you do take out one of the carriages by chance, you could pile into the other.
Yeah. So we have 2 guys over here. One of them has a 10-inch charge. One of them has I think
a 9-inch charge. Yep.
Is it
the 9-inch on this one?
9 and 11.
Yep.
Yeah. So the inside one, and they're going against the Khazarkan.
Let's see what happens.
So that's not a make it. So this is on the 11, and I need this is the here we go, and doesn't make it.
Oh, it doesn't make it.
So the next guy needs a 9. This is actually hard to do even with reroll. So that's a 6, and the reroll is a 9.
9.
So he does get in, and he does impact damage.
Oh no.
So we will work out that in the near future.
Okay.
So I forgot about your 1 guy on the objective. I should have done something with him. It's too late now. So this guy will run up into the Khazarkan.
Okay.
And he needs a 10.
Oh my god! You got the 10.
So he's in.
Yep.
I'm beating at the terrain.
That's all right.
Now I was going to do the war boss over here where the commandos are, but I think I'm actually going to flip the war boss back.
Oh? You gonna come back towards the Khazarkan maybe, or the Cadian shock troops?
I'm trying to decide. No, I'm just going to go against these shock troops. So we got guys that are on objectives either way. Those guys are farther from the objective, so I'm going to go against the Cadians over here. Okay. And I think it's about a 4 or 5 inch charge. Yep. And the war boss is hungry for it. So I'm going to move the distraction grot, and
which doesn't actually count as anything.
Right. And we're in like sin there. Okay. So finally we have the
bikes,
the war bikers coming in against the artillery unit and the command squad. Okay. And I'm not sure. I think we
probably only need like a 5 or 6. Yeah, let's just roll, see what you get, and we'll measure if it's lower.
That's a 7.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm pretty sure that'll get us up in here.
As both units?
Completely up in there with the.
Oh no. So not good. The reason, so some of you might be asking, why did you do Overwatch for 1 command point? Well, the reason being is with the way the wounds are done on these units, and me being flat 2 damage on most of my artillery, it just didn't seem worth it to only hit on 6s. So we're just going to play it out, see how it goes.
Yeah, and you are short on command points right now.
Yes. Oh, so you need to do your impact damage, and I think both of these characters get it, right?
Yeah. So that's 2.
Yep.
So I'll be rolling 10 dice.
10 die and 4 ups do more wounds?
Yes, 4 ups do mortal wounds.
Does your war boss get a similar trait?
Nope. Only the smash ahead squigs.
Oh, I see, because they got the little metal plates. Right? See that? Yep, little metal plates.
And if you look, there's actually shock absorbers in the sides of their head. So if I flip this guy, you can see the metal shock absorber there in the side of his head.
Oh my god, that's adorable and weird.
So this is 10 dice, 4 ups will do mortal wounds.
Oh no.
Oh, that's ugly. So that's 4.
Yeah, 4 mortal wounds.
5. That's 5.
5. Okay, so 5. It's just 5 dead Kazarkin. Now hold on, I want to check my rules real quick because I'm pretty sure I originally built this under the kill team stuff, but I'm pretty sure I do have the medic, so I might have a 5+ feel no pain. So we'll be back after I check on that and then the beginning of the fight phase. Beginning of the Evil Sunz fight phase. Oh, recap real quick. No, the medic is the only model that does not come over from kill team into regular 40k, so therefore I had no way to mitigate wounds on the Kazarkin. Okay, Jerry, what do we have for fight?
Over here, we're going to do 2 squig hogs on each one of the artillery pieces. So 2 on the thud gun, 2 on each.
2 on the earth shaker.
Yeah.
2 models on each earth shaker. Yep.
So let's go with the thud cannon first.
Okay.
So it's 8 shots, or 8 attacks. And then after those 8 attacks, there will be bites, and then the squigs, the grots on the back will get an attack. So let's do with the spears first. And they are hitting on 3s.
So only 2 misses, so 6 hits.
Wow. And they're strength 6.
Okay, winning on 4s.
I'm going to say that 5 is cocked. So
2 wounds.
2 wounds at -2.
-2, so 6 up save on the quad launcher. I make 1!
So that's 2 wounds.
Okay, 2 damage each?
Yeah.
Oh, it's dead.
And they don't have a blow up or anything, right?
No, they don't have an explodes. Even though they're a vehicle, they don't have explodes.
So we're going to do the exact same thing on the first earth shaker.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s. Actually, they're hitting on 2s because those have a vehicle keyword, don't they?
Yes.
So I'm +1 to hit.
Oh god. Okay, so just 1 miss.
Yeah.
This is 7 hits. Toughness 6.
It's 4s. And that's only 2 wounds.
Right.
2 wounds at -2.
-2, so 6 up saves.
Yep.
Fail them both. 2 damage each.
2 damage each.
Okay, you don't get bonus damage, right? Just +1 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got 3 wounds remaining on the 1 carriage. Okay, the next one?
No, I still have attacks on that. I have the bites and the riders.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't do that on the thud gun because it died.
Yeah, because you did so well.
So this is 4 bites.
Okay.
And they're hitting on 2s because it's a vehicle. Oh,
oops.
That one's cocked and that one hit the floor. So that is 3 hits, strength 6, so winning on 4s. That is 2 wounds at -2 does 2.
Okay, 6 up saves. I make 1, fail 1, down to 1 wound remaining, but you still have another attack or 2.
Yep, I have the 2 little grot riders on the back. They are hitting on 5s because they're grots.
Hello, little grots.
That one's cocked.
I think that should be the cold opening.
Okay, that is a hit.
Okay, and the wound?
And I need a 6 to wound because it's strength 3. No wound.
No wound. Okay.
All right. So then the last 2 is the
other shaker.
Yep. So the riders and hitting on 2 because that's a vehicle and wounding
on 4.
On 4s. That's 3 wounds at -2.
6 up saves. Nothing.
And they're 2 each.
Ooh, down to 1 wound on the other one too already. All right.
All right, and that is 4 bites.
Okay.
All hit. And wounding on 4s. 3 wounds at -2.
I need all 6s. Oh, yeah!
Okay, Grot Riders, do your thing, Grot Riders. They need 5s. Woo!
Nice.
And they need 6s.
Yeah.
Or the Grot Rider is going to take it out. 1 more wound.
AP.
Nothing. It's a Grot Rider. And you save it.
Save it. It's a 6. All right.
Okay.
But
Now we go around to the front
now
side.
we go to the front where we got 4 more.
And they each have 1 wound on them.
Yep.
So I'm going to put 1 rider on each of the big guns. Now I'm going to put 2 riders on the one on the left.
Okay.
Or one on your right. And
One here.
1 rider
One
and 1
from here?
rider. Yeah.
Okay.
So the 2 riders first.
So 8 attacks.
Hitting on 2s.
Oh, it's
1 miss.
7 hits and you're winning on 4s.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
Oh.
4.
Wow.
4 at -2.
Okay. Can I do all 6 up saves again?
Negative. You
No,
saved 1.
no. Okay. And so that is a destroyed Earthshaker carriage.
Yep. So now it's just 1 guy
1 guy, 4 attacks.
on the other side.
Okay. See what you got.
2 hits. Oh no, they all hit. Sorry, I'm
Yep.
thinking of wounding.
Yep. Still vehicle.
And 4.
Wow.
So 3 wounds,
6 up save.
and he's done. So those both gone.
Both of those are gone, and,
And
then
then
the Chimera.
I have 1 guy attacking the Chimera. All hit. And again, 4s to wound. 1 wound at -2.
Oh, 5 up save.
Oh, I saved it. And then bitey bitey.
Okay.
1 hit.
Mm-hmm.
1 wound. -2 does 2.
5 up. No.
So the Chimera's done, but does it
Does-
go boom boom?
Does it explode?
No.
No, thank goodness it does not. But there's 3 dead vehicles, and then you still got more fights over here.
Yes, so we can go right to the knobs here.
Woo!
So the knobs on Smash a Squig, one of them is enhanced, as you recall. So he has an enhanced strength and enhanced attacks. So, but we'll go with the regular guy first.
Okay.
And we may not even need the other guy. We'll see what happens. And so the attacks are 5. No, the attacks are 4. Sorry. No, 5. You're sorry.
That's
The
right.
log is still in effect.
Wog.
So it's 5 attacks. And he is hitting on
2?
3s because you're not a vehicle.
Not a vehicle. Nope. Nope. Those are Kazergan.
So that is 4 hits.
Okay.
And that is strength 7.
So 2s. Only T3.
That one's cocked. So that's 3 wounds.
Okay. AP.
Minus
-2?
Big Choppet is -1.
Oh, so 5 up saves then. I fail them all.
Okay.
I'm down to 2 models left in that unit.
All right.
But you got more attacks, don't you?
Yeah, he's just got bitey bites.
Okay.
So it's 2 bitey bites, 1 miss, 1 hit.
Okay.
They are also strength 6. And that is a wound at -1 does 2.
I make a save. Nice. So I still got 2 models left. Okay, so I'm going to choose to keep the Sergeant and one of the Meltaguns.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other one will get his attacks, and he gets extra attacks. So he has 7 attacks. And
Hurt.
hitting on 3s. That one's cocked.
Oh. Okay.
And strength 6. Or no, he is +2 strength, so he is
Yeah, strength 7.
strength 8.
Yeah, so 2s.
Or no, strength 7.
Yeah, so 2s.
So that's 3 wounds at -1 does 2. Well, the does 2 doesn't matter.
-1, so 5 up saves. I fail 1.
So that leaves you with what, one guy?
One model remaining. It is the sergeant.
Yep.
So, is that all? Wait, do you have more attacks on him?
No.
No bites?
That was the bites.
Oh.
Wasn't? No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't bites.
So he has 2 bites.
Yeah.
That one's really cocked. Yeah, he's
both hits. Okay.
no wounds, but
What?
no. Yeah, so we're good.
Okay.
That's the end of that.
I'll get to fight back. Wow.
You'll get a fight back.
Well, eventually.
And then over on the big boss, 6. He is hitting on I believe
a lot.
I believe he may
I
be
would
hitting
guess
on
2. Yeah.
as I recall, but I've changed up his main weapon, so I have to
Just double check.
double check.
Yeah, he is a beast.
Yeah, and yeah, so yeah, he is hitting on 2s.
Oh, joy. Into a cage.
And he has head wappa's kill choppa, so he's going to be hitting with strength strength 12.
Okay. Strength 12.
So he has 3 ones in there.
Oh, no rerolls though. Okay.
Nope, no rerolls for him.
Okay. What do you want to choose?
Yep. So that's 6.
Okay. AP?
AP is -3.
Well, that's going to be 6 dead Cadian shock troopers. So, I want to try to stay on that objective. So I'm going to peel off the 5 over here. And then I'll peel off another one over here. So I'll leave 4 remaining in contact with him.
All right, now he gets 3 bitey-bites.
Oh, we're not done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Squigosaur Jaws for him are strength 7.
Okay.
So he gets 3 attacks with Squigosaur Jaws. And an unmodified roll of 6 inflicts 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So, that one's cocked. So that's 3 mortal wounds and 3 hits.
Oh.
So,
So all you gotta do is get 1 more wound through.
yeah. So,
Wound on 2s.
wounding on 2s. All wound
AP.
is -3. So
That's the unit.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Cadian shock troopers.
chomp, chomp, chomp.
Yep.
Nom, nom.
They're
nom,
gone.
nom, chomp.
I'll get them off the table here in a moment. And then
Then we have the war bikers, and the war bikers. There is 1 power claw in there, and there are.
it looks like you got all but
8.
2 in range.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you just pile in
2.
like that, then all but 2 are in
So
range.
I'm gonna have.
Oh wait, no, all but 1 is in range. It's only this guy, but actually, if you pile it in,
Yeah, I can actually.
yeah, you
even
can get
do
all
that.
of them in. Okay, so now they're all in.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. Okay.
So I'm going to do 2 onto the command unit, and this is all 1 unit, and the rest will go into that unit.
Okay.
So we'll do these. The power claw and the regular biker are going to go into the command unit.
Into my command squad.
Yeah. So the regular biker is only got 3 attacks.
Okay.
Or 4 attacks, because it is Wa. It's the second turn of Wa. It's just been a really long time, so they all hit. And they are strength 4.
Okay.
So 3 wounds.
Okay. AP.
That is AP -1.
Okay. So 6 up saves. Let's see. So I'm gonna do medic last. I fail all my saves. 5 up feel no pains for the medic. 1 of them gets a feel no pain. So I'm going to kill off the Meltagun and the Voxcaster.
All
Okay.
right. And then the Boss Knob has 4 attacks with the Power Claw, so he's only hitting on 4s.
Okay.
And that's 2.
Okay.
And he's wounding on 2s. So that's 2 wounds at AP -3.
Okay, what's the damage?
2 each.
2 each. So, for the regimental banner, 2 5-up saves. No. For the medic, 2 5-up saves. No. So it leaves me with only the company commander remaining.
Yes.
Wow. All right. That's pretty good.
Okay, and then that leaves
Even with leadership 8, I think I'm in trouble.
7 by 4.
Okay.
That's 28.
28 attacks into the field ordnance battery.
Yes.
So, wow, this is going to be scary. I don't think we're going to survive it. Oh, wow. Yeah.
So these are hitting on 3s.
Okay.
They're all choppas.
Oh.
One got away and one is cocked. So those missed.
Okay.
And out of this, we have...
A lot of heads.
Yeah, all the 3 or betters I'm just going to put in a cup. And then we'll dump everything else out.
It's going to be big.
Yeah. And then strength 5? Or no, strength 4. These guys are only strength 4.
Strength 4. I'm toughness 4.
So I need 4s.
I need 4s, so I could survive.
Oh, that's a lot of 4s.
Probably not. No. You know, I swear I did my penitence before this game started.
Emperor had a bad cold.
So
12. 3, 6, 9, 12.
Wow. Okay, so I got 9 here. We'll just start with that. AP?
-1.
Nice one. Okay, so it's going to put them on a 5-up save.
Oh, you made a few.
Okay, wow, I made 4.
4.
So 5 go through, but I got to make 3 more saves. If I fail 2 of these, the whole unit's gone. That's it. I failed 2 more. So you perfectly, on the nose, took the unit out.
We know our job and we do it well.
Wow, that was... That was efficient. Scary efficient,
So,
to be honest.
So yeah, this
Wow.
list is really not OP. It really depends on who gets turn 1 and how much I lose turn 1. Because this unit can be completely annihilated by a guard army, and that happened to me 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was tabled at the top of turn 2.
Oh, so with that, I mean, I guess I'll just go ahead and do attacks back with the Kazarkin Sergeant. So he's there, right? Well, wait, no. I get to pick first.
Yep.
Yep. So
You got Ogrins, you've got infantry.
Yeah, we're doing. You haven't fought with commandos yet.
I have not. You
Oh,
get your fights before I get commando fights.
yeah. So I think we're actually going to do commandos, and
That
I get
would be the best
exactly
bet.
9 dice. I get 9 attacks into the commandos. Here we go. Hitting on 3s.
Oh, do you reroll once? Do you have anything for that?
Nope. So that was bad. All right. Wounding, strength 7. Wounding on 3s. Oh dear. -2, flat 2 damage.
-2. I'm at the 6-up invuln for wall. None.
None. So 2 more commandos go down,
So
and then you get to pick your next unit to fight with.
yeah,
Which I'm guessing will be the commandos.
yeah, before they go down. So that leaves me with 2.
2 commandos, including
Well, actually, one boy and 1 knob.
one boy
So
and one knob.
we'll do the knob first with the power claw against the infantry unit, and the boy will go against the ogrin.
Okay.
So knob versus your infantry. He's hitting on 4s. 3 hits. He's wounding on anything but. So that's 2 wounds at -3.
Into which unit?
The infantry.
Into the the command squad.
Command squad, yeah.
The minus what?
-3.
Hey, 5-up feel no pain on the first one.
Yeah, and they're 2 wounds each.
Okay, 2 5-up feel no pains on the medic. He's dead, and then 5-up invuln on the commander. Got it. So the commander lives. The medic dies. All right, so medic's out. And with that, we will go on to fight with the commander next, actually, in that same unit.
Yep.
So 4 attacks, because I got a chain sword hitting on, I do believe, 3s, because the commander, okay. So 1 miss, and then wounding you on 5s. I got 1 wound, no AP.
And we
Oh, you're good. Okay.
And then you have the sergeant.
The sergeant for the Kazarkin. Here we go. Also 4 attacks, I do believe, because he's got a chainsword. And then for the Kazarkin, they do only hit on 4s in combat, so 2 hits. And then what's your toughness on those?
On which one? On
we're gonna attack that
T6.
guy. Okay. So I need 6s. Nothing.
All right.
Okay. And then I got this commander here. He gets 4 attacks. He's gonna pile into the bikes. There we go. 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 5s. 1 wound on the bikes, Jerry. No AP with the company commander.
I'll read and re-roll that because that was
I mean,
tough.
that was pretty good.
I'll take a wound.
I do, yeah, a single wound to this full strength bike unit.
Well, this one has a wound.
Oh,
on it.
yeah, that one's got a wound. Yeah.
So he's down to 1 wound. Somewhere
Okay.
there's a 1 on that die.
There we go. And that's the end of the fight. That's it. So I got to do morale checks. Oh God, here we go. All right, the one Kazarkin.
He's done.
He's out. He's out. Okay. So he runs.
Unless you have points, you want to re-roll that.
Nope.
Makes a difference.
Okay, I need a 4 or less for the company commander in with the bikes. Ooh!
You got it. He's
Got it.
tough. He's in it to win it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And then for the company commander, he lost 1 model with him this turn, so he can't fail the other one over there with the commandos. So he's good. He can't fail. You annihilated everything else.
Yep.
Wow. All right, Jerry. I think that's the end of your turn too.
It's pretty bleak.
Yeah. You didn't do the raise the banner action, did you?
No, because actually, I could have done it with my. No, I didn't. I used the
You
psychic
didn't.
power.
Yep.
So
Okay.
no, I used the psychic power instead. So I did not.
Did not. Okay. So, but you do get
I do have a morale check.
storm hostile objective, and you got capture enemy outpost.
Yes.
So you get 10 points on the secondaries, on top of your 5 points for primaries, and then we'll begin.
Yeah, and I do have 1 morale check on the remaining
the commandos.
commandos.
Let's see
And
what
they lost 2, and they are below half strength. So
Here we
we'll
go.
see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, they're chill.
Auto pass.
They're chill.
Wow. Wow.
They're
Really?
strategies you want to go to combat with.
Okay. With that, we'll be back with guard, turn 2. All right, so as I said, the orcs just didn't get raised banners, so they're holding on to that. They're not discarding it. And then over here, we drew no retreat, no surrender. Like, seriously? Seriously, of all things I could have drawn. And we still have Bring It Down. I'm actually going to try to get that this turn. So I'm going to see if I can move up and take down the War Boss. And then we still have Extend Battle Lines, which is now impossible to achieve because I have no units that can get within range of that deployment zone objective marker. So we'll be back with the end of the movement for guard. End of movement for guard, turn 2. So what do we have? We have the shock troop squad that was here in the middle of the board has moved up to be within 6 inches of the War Boss. And the Castellan is hiding down in there, but is also with them and has given them the orders, take aim. The Bullgrin and the Cadian commander from the Cadian command squad have stayed in combat as they have to with no retreat, no surrender. And this commander has also done the same, so he is surely dead at the end of this turn. But I will get no retreat, no surrender if I can help it. Because it's the only secondary I can score besides Bring It Down. So we'll see if I can get a few more points before this game wraps up. So we'll be back with the shooting phase next. All right, beginning of guard shooting, we're going to start with this Cadian shock troop squad here. So we'll be placing all 7 last guns with rapid fire range into the War Boss. So that will be 14 last gun shots into the War Boss, hitting on 3s for take aim, and not wounding very well, but we'll see what I can do. Oops, I just knocked the train over.
There'll be days like that.
You guys didn't see that. I'm just raging. I'm kidding. All right, here we go. So hitting on 3s. Well, it's pretty good. Like, not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, and then 2 auto wounds, so that's nice. And then let's see, what's your toughness on your War Boss? 7.
7.
So I had 6s. no further wounds. So 2 wounds so far, and then let's go ahead. I'm going to overcharge the plasma gun because it's the end of the game. So here we go. Hitting on 3s.
There you go.
Oh, and 1 auto wound from the plasma gun, and then the melt-a-gun.
There's your best bet.
Yeah. Hits.
Wounds.
Wounds! Oh, that's going to be glorious. And then the drum-fed auto gun from the sergeant. 3 hits. I need 6s to wound.
Ah, there you go.
Wound, okay. So, Jerry, we got 3 at AP -1, 1 damage.
Okay.
And then...
Yep. So 3 5-ups.
Okay.
So made 2.
Ooh, 1 goes through. So I got 1 damage on your warlord.
I'm going to use this as a counter here for that right now.
Okay. And then we have the...
He does have a feel and pain, and we'll worry about that in a minute.
Okay, then we have the plasma gun, which you do reduce damage by 1, so I don't know why I overcharged.
I was thinking about that, but it didn't really matter.
Didn't matter either way. All right.
I would let you retract that anyway.
Yeah. Oh,
6 up indulge.
So you're good there. Okay. And then the melt-a-gun.
So 5 up indulge. Nope.
D6 plus 2 damage. 5. So reduce it by 1, so 4 more damage.
All right. So that's a total of 5 that he is going to have to do 4 up. Feel no pains.
4 up, feel no pains. 4 up, feel no pains.
It's the half chewed feature of it's a warlord trait.
Okay.
So 4 ups. Oh, none.
Ooh,
so that's 5 out of 9 wounds gone. So that leaves him with 4.
All right, and then a last pistol from the Cadian Castellan. Let's see what happens. Misses. All right. So the only other shooting I have is into combat smarty, and I'm going to shoot a last pistol from this Cadian commander into the commandos, hitting on a 3. Nope. Okay, other Cadian commander over here in melee with the bikes, shooting their pistol. Oh, cocked. Hits and wounds. Hey, I might kill that last bike. No AP.
4. Nope.
Okay.
You kill a bike.
I kill a single bike.
Just tip him over.
Boop.
Tell me.
Okay. I do have a drum-fed autogun over here. Mine as well. And I'm going to shoot it into this one.
Okay.
I can't kill it, but let's just rough him up a little bit.
3 hits?
3 hit. Oh, wait. No, 3 doesn't hit because I didn't give him an order. They weren't in range of an order. 1 wound. No, wait. What's your toughness?
His T6.
Oh, so nope. It's on strength 3.
Oh.
So I needed a 6.
Okay.
So that's it for shooting phase. I think we might as well go into the fight phase. Is it worth it for me to charge your war boss?
He's got 4 wounds left. If you do not kill him, he may wipe that entire unit, as you saw on the other side.
So I think
not that it really matters either way at this point.
It doesn't, but just for my pride,
I would charge.
I'm going to charge. Cadian shock troops.
You're easily in.
I'm in. And then the Cadian Castellan. Probably need like a 5.
Oh, you're easily in.
I'm in. All right. So both of those units have charged in. We'll be back with the fight phase next. On to the fight phase. We're going to start with the Cadian shock troops. They're going to clash into the war boss here. So 8 attacks because 3 models are not within range, and I do not actually have that change sword on the sergeant. I'm proxying the sergeant as having a drum-fed autogun. So here we go. 8 attacks. Oh my. But there we go. That's not bad, right? 4? Okay. And then...
The impossible.
Toughness,
7.
7. I needed 6s. Okay. 5 attacks. The Cadian Castle, unless you're going to pay to interrupt. Are you interrupting?
I'm not interrupting.
Okay. 5 attacks with the castle and hitting on 3s.
There you go.
All hit.
All hit.
6s. Nothing.
That's why I didn't interrupt.
Okay. You get to choose the first fight back unit.
I'm going to go ahead with the war boss. And... oh, no. Yeah, this is grim.
This is going to be bad.
And he's hitting on 2s.
Who's he attacking? Castellan or the troops?
You know what? I'm gonna put
If
all
I
of
fail
his
my
attacks.
test,
I'm putting all of his attacks on the troops, and I'm gonna
Okay.
bite the castle.
the Castellan. Okay.
So troops. There's 2 misses, and then wounding on anything but, because he's got a strength of 12.
Yep.
So that's 7.
7 AP minus
3.
So all but 3 models are gone. So keep those 3 back there that I can't reach as easily. And then your bites.
And that's 3.
Okay.
Also hitting on 2. 2
Wow.
hits.
Okay.
And the 6 does mortal wounds. It does more than 1 mortal wound. I think it does 3.
What?
Hold on, let me check.
Oh my goodness.
War boss. Bear with me just a second.
Woo! This is gonna be rough.
He's particularly nasty. So Squig of Sar draws an unmodified roll of 6, inflicts 3 mortal wounds.
3 more.
So there's 3 mortal wounds on the Castellan.
Okay, so I only got 5 wounds, and you wound twice, or you hit twice there. So now you roll a wound, right?
Yeah. And both wound.
Okay. Wait, is that 6 to hit or 6 to wound? Just 3 more wounds. 6 to hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 wounds. AP? A lot, I'm guessing.
Yeah, minus for the bites is minus 3.
5 up invuln.
And they do 3 each.
I feel that's a dead Castellan.
Yeah, I kind of figured that would be the way to go. That's why I just put the bites on him.
Okay. I'm gonna fight next, so I get to pick the next unit, and I'm gonna pick
The one little guy over there?
Shoot! No, I'm gonna pick the Bullgrin.
Oh,
Into the commandos. I'm finally gonna take the commandos out, hitting on 3s. That was not terrible. And then strength 7, so wounding on 3s. Okay, so 4 wounds, AP minus 2, flat 2 damage. Oh, you get new armor, do you?
6 up invuln.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's still only turn 2.
Yeah. Woo!
So no saves.
So that's it.
That's the unit. Yeah.
Oh.
Because he has 1, he has 2.
2, and they're flat 2 damage.
Yep.
Oh, thank God.
And they only lasted 2 turns, but boy howdy were they stubborn.
Yep. I'm gonna pile in.
Nothing has lasted more than 2 turns. We're only in turn 2.
Okay.
Sad and tragic.
It is so tragic. It is. All right. So he's no longer in combat.
Yep.
So you get to fight next, and I'm guessing you're going to put your bikes into my.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll the number of attacks that's going to go against him?
How many attacks is it?
It's lots. It's well, you know what? Let me just do the Warlord. I think that may
With the claw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hitting on 4s. That's 3 hits. It's strength 10. Oh, but only 2 wounds.
Okay. 2 damage each, right?
Minus 3 and 2 damage each.
I failed both invuln saves, so he's dead. Wow.
Yep.
Boop. Just your 1 model.
So I didn't have to roll a bucket of dice.
Nope. You didn't have to roll a bucket of dice.
And that's it.
That's it. So morale check on the Cadian shock troops.
Yeah, there's 3 of them left.
Ha ha! I spent 2 command points on the pass.
Perfect. So we will go now to turn 3.
Turn 3, which will be the last turn in the game.
No matter what.
No matter what, I will be tabled at the top of 3. But we'll be back and we'll finish up this here. It'll finish up pretty quickly, and then we'll recap the game. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Beginning of Orc turn 3. So, real quick, we did discard Raise the Banner because we realized it was actually impossible. So there was no reason for Jerry to keep it. So he did discard that, and he's drawn a new one. So he's got Area Denial. I only have 2 units within 12 inches center of the table, so it's likely he'll get that. He needs to secure No Man's Land, which he will get, and Bring It Down, which is taking out my Bullgrin. I think he'll get all of these. So it'll be a solid 15 points here in the last round of the game, and we'll be back with the end of his movement. Okay, so pretty much end of movement for the Orcs on turn 3. Jerry, can you talk us through it?
Sure. So at this point, I could have continued to hold objectives in the backfield and everything. There really wasn't any value added, considering I have more for area denial and bring it down, and all that other stuff all has to happen in the middle of the board. So I'm just bringing everything straight to the middle of the board.
It looks like there's a big blob of red in the middle of the table.
Yeah, and I didn't even see the point of bringing my warlord out of the deployments. I mean, not my warlord, my weird boy out of the deployment zone. So I just left him solidly in my deployment zone holding that objective. So over here, the war bikers moved, the squig hogs moved, the knobs are ganging up on that one lone guardsman hiding behind the crate.
Sergeant Bennett down there, she's hiding out.
They need to feed the squigs.
So the knobs have found her.
So squigs are hungry. It's time for dinner. They're going to eat a sergeant.
Yep. Yes, they will.
I'm going to forego
Psychic?
psychic and shooting.
You're just going to go straight to charging.
I'm going to go straight to charging because there's really no point in me rolling all those dice. I think I'll, between these
Get
two,
your auto in. Yep.
That is a possibility of 15 mortal wounds there.
Yes.
I'll
So
roll
one
for that.
auto with one wound.
I'll roll for that charge. Yeah, that's in. The other charge, the other charge. Yeah, they're all in.
You're all in. Yep.
So these guys are going to charge both units.
Okay. Oh, you only got one so far.
That's
You got
a 6.
You got it. You got
I
it.
think I got that. So they're going to come in here. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
And so I think we can easily do this.
Oh yeah, you're going to get everybody.
Yeah. He's already engaged. These guys are going to charge that unit of 3 in the back there.
Yep. I got 3 infantry models.
7, I'm going to say. That's
And
a
you got
9.
9. So you're in.
So I don't think there's any question about that. I think we can do that.
Yep. They are in.
These guys don't have a target to charge, so I'm just going to do the warlord against the ogrins.
Okay. Oh wait, but you can't.
Oh, that's right. He was already engaged.
He's already engaged.
So we will do the bikers. I'm going to do 5 of the bikers
into the company commander.
Yeah, and
and then 5
that
Bulgrins.
Yeah, and that actually will include the warlord. So I'm just going to do not the warlord, the boss on bike,
Okay.
the knob on bike. So I'm just going to roll him first. He's hitting on 4s, only 1 hit.
Oh.
But winning on 2s. That's a wound.
That's a wound. Okay.
-3 does 2.
-3. So I got a 5 up invuln save on that commander. Failed.
So
2 damage.
2 damage.
Okay,
Does he
so
have more than 2?
Yep, he's got 4 wounds.
All right, so I'm
he's
going to
down
have to
2.
roll the rest. So that's 4 by 3, or 4 by 2 at this point.
Yeah.
So only 8. 3.
I know. If I'd have just been able to keep you away from Eternal Life.
So, but it's only on the turn I declare the wall. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't have declared the wall if I didn't have a good chance of charging. So we'll see what happens. These guys are hitting on 3s.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good so far. 2 misses.
Yep.
Okay.
And they are wounding on 3s.
Yep, I'm toughness 3.
I'll wound.
Oh, okay. So 6 wounds.
6 wounds -1.
Okay, 5 up invuln save.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, he's dead. Boop.
All right.
Okay. And then the other.
Well, I've got the others against the ogre.
Ogre.
So I've got 3 bikes there. 3 by 3 is 15. We'll just roll 10, and then if we need to, we'll roll 5 more.
Okay.
So these are the hits. Hitting on 3s. So it's not good.
Okay. Toughness 5.
Strength 5, wounding on 4s. 1 wound. Oh no! Actually, I'm wounding on 5s, so it's still only 1 wound.
Oh.
Because they're only strength. These are regular boys. They're only strength 4.
So 1 wound. AP.
-1.
I make it.
So I've got the other 5 attacks. I didn't have dice in my hand for.
Okay.
That's 3 hits.
Okay.
Wounding on 5s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-1.
-1. They're 3 up saves for the slab shields. Make them both.
Okay.
Wow, my Bulgrin might live.
So, and then the squig hogs over there on those guys.
Oh.
And that is...
They're dead. They're so dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 4.
How many attacks?
I'm only going to say 3 of them can attack.
Okay.
So 3 by 4 is 12.
12 attacks. Hitting on 3s?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
There's little ones.
Okay.
Strength 6, so winning on 2s.
And AP.
-2. Even if that one's
They're all
cocked.
dead.
Yeah.
Yep. Can't make a save. So that is the last of that squad.
Yep.
Okay. So
And then we've got this over here. Let me just roll the 15 dice.
Oh, yeah, the 15 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
15. So you're going to do probably 7 or 8 mortal wounds.
So I need 4s. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So,
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
whoop.
Yeah, so they all grabbed a limb and somebody got the torso and it was really fun and there was lots of crunching and gnashing of teeth.
Sergeant Bennett died screaming to the end in the name of the Emperor. So, done now, though. All right. And I think
It's your
my
attack
fight next.
with the Ogrins. And I know you're going to attack with the Ogrins because that's what you have.
I'm going to attack with the Ogrins. And Jerry, I want to see if I can take down your war boss.
It's entirely possible. It is possible.
It is not likely, but it's possible. Here we go. 9 attacks sitting on 3s. Oh, no.
Also good.
Not
It's
great.
still fine.
You know what?
Still
You know
more
what?
than half.
I get 2 command points. I'm going to re-roll one of those attacks to hit. Okay, never mind.
All
right.
It's tragic.
And then strength 7.
T7.
So force.
Oh!
What? All right, that is AP -2. And flat 2 damage,
So,
but you reduce all damage by 1.
5 up invuln. Oh, only made 1, so that's
Oh.
4.
Oh,
We reduce damage by 1. So how many is that for feel
so
no pain?
now they're only 1 damage now.
So 4 feel no pains at 4
Okay,
up.
so I need you to roll all 3s, 1s, and 2s.
You killed him. But I have command points.
What? No! 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 You're going to command reroll one of those?
I'm going to reroll 1. I only have to make 1.
Wait,
with 4
can
up.
you command reroll?
No, you can't.
Okay.
You actually can't feel
Yeah,
no
you
pain.
can't.
So no, never mind. Never mind. I was just giving you grief. So yeah.
Hey, you know what that means, though, right?
Though I can spend points to keep him alive and have him fight again.
Oh.
Let me make sure.
If you do, you'll table me.
That's the plan.
If you do,
I can't remember the card. Bear with me just a second.
that's fine. This is very exciting because that means, although you'll score 15 on the secondary
Okay.
this round.
It's called Orcs is Never Beaten.
Uh-huh.
It is 2 command points.
Uh-huh.
And with this stratagem, in the fight phase, when an Orcs character model in your army that has not been selected to fight in this phase is destroyed, do not remove that model from play. It can fight after the attacking model's unit has finished making attacks. No, that's not the one where he's dead. Sorry.
Not the one where he's dead?
No, it is destroyed. No, that is it. So
Okay.
yeah. So after resolving those attacks,
Then
the
removed.
destroyed model's attack is then removed.
Okay.
So that's 2. That leaves me with 2. And we will get his attacks back on the Ogrins. He's down to 8.
You could table me at the same time that I kill your war boss.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
So his attacks, and
Okay.
he's got the bitey-bites.
Yep.
So he's hitting on 2s.
That's all hits, right? No, 2 misses.
2 misses.
Okay.
He is the strength high, so strength is 12.
Oh my gosh, I'm T5. So
2s. That is 5 wounds at -3.
okay, -3. It's gonna put me at a 5 up save. I make 3, fail 2 damage.
2 each.
So that's gonna one's at 1 wound. So it's gonna kill 1. It's gonna put 1 down to 1 wound remaining.
Okay, and then I got 3 bites.
And 3 bites. You got to do it with these
Hitting
3
on
bites.
2s. They all hit.
They all hit. Okay.
Strength 6.
Okay. 3's the wound.
2 wounds at -3.
That's 3 5 up saves. 5 saves. Will the Bonehead live?
And I didn't get any 6s, so no mortals.
Oh!
He's still alive.
He's alive with 1 wound. And then I'm going to die.
Yeah. Because your turn...
My turn's over, then it's yours. Yeah. Then you're going to... No, wait. This was your turn.
That was my turn. So you have a turn...
To charge.
Yeah. You can't fall back. That would be silly. So it would just be attacks.
Yeah.
Do you have any command points left?
Yeah, I got 1.
Fight first.
I got 1 command point.
Oh, that's not enough. Well,
not enough.
No,
before my turn, I got 1 CP.
So yeah, on your turn, you'd have 2, and you could pay to fight first. Because on your turn, I would fight first.
Yep. All right. Well.
But he's dead.
He's dead. Yep. And then, so we'll be back with the start of guard turn 3. End of guard turn 3. We're not even going to play through it. I flipped my cards over, and I can't score any of them. We have 1 model left on 1 wound against an entire Evil Sunz army, essentially. So with that, that'll be the end of the game. The score at the end of turn 3 here is 30 points to the guard, 45 points to the Evil Sunz.
Yeah.
Jerry, what do you think of the game?
Well, it was a lot more one-sided than I actually anticipated it. Like I said, I've ran this list against guard recently and got my butt tabled on turn 2 with not that different of a list. So it really depends on how that turn 1 went, how much artillery you could pour onto my army. And it was just unfortunate that I did get turn 1.
Yeah.
This army is truly a glass cannon. If they can touch something, they will take it out. And of course, the Squig Hogs are really worth their weight in gold. And being core and jumping a unit over to this side helped me a lot. But unfortunately, they didn't even make their charge, so I don't think that was unbalancing at all either.
No. But it did allow them to get behind the artillery turn 2.
Yeah. So it was really ugly. The war bikes for Evil Sunz are going to move at a base of 16, and they have the big red button, which means that whenever they advance, they're automatically advancing 6. So that put them in great capability for shooting and charging on both war bike teams. The other war bikes were immediately destroyed by the Kazarkan, which shows, again, that my army is not that strong whenever they're taking hits. The new rules for WOG that gives me a 5-up invulnerable made a huge difference in the turn I declare the WOG. And the 6-up invulnerable is built into the beast models, but it helped the Weird Boy and the bikes stay on the board with that 6-up invulnerable in turn 2. Had there been much left on turn 3, then that would have made a big difference.
Yep.
And if I don't get to declare the WA on turn 1, that's why I said if you'd had turn 1, I wouldn't have had invulnerables on any of the bikes and a lot of my models. The artillery would have been really wicked, taking down probably all my bikes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. But this is one of those great things about just like we had 2 contrasting armies, right? We had a hyper fast, like needs to strike first army, and mine was I needed to stay away from you and hit you with firepower, right? And I didn't bring anything of high toughness or defense other than the Bullgrins. No Lehman Russes, no Rogaldorns, no Baneblades. So with that, I have no resiliency against a melee army like this. So that's a good thing to note in crafting a guard list. It's good to sprinkle in 1 or 2 of those vehicles to be able to soak up. Although, I mean, your army, right, the Squig stuff, it gets bonuses to
tiny vehicles, yeah.
Yeah, but still a toughness 8 with a 2-up armor save, right? It gives me some resiliency. We didn't, so that's a great thing to know. I had a blast, though. This was great to see. I got some good shots. There were so many good moments. It was like we had a moment over here. I rolled all 6s on my saves. I had inadvertently killed a heavy quad launcher with a stratagem shot myself off the table, but then I was able to shoot you and do a lot of damage with.
Yeah, you took out a couple of squig hogs. You took out 2 squig hogs off of that.
Yeah.
And set yourself up to have a little bit more defense.
Yeah.
It did not help in the long run just because they're so resilient.
Yeah. I almost got my backfield objective back, though. Like, had that just gone a little bit differently, had the Earthshakers performed a little bit better against you.
Yeah, the Earthshakers rolled terribly.
Oh, it was so bad. But hey, that's how it goes. I mean, it's a dice game, and the dice told a really fun story today. I had a blast. And my first ever Tempest of War game on the channel. So I know you and I both have done Tempest of War before, both with other people and on Slider Games YouTube channel. So it was fun to actually do a Tempest of War game here, and I liked the mission we got.
Yeah, and I think the only deployment that truly made a difference for you would have been the Hammer and Anvil deployment. Yep. I think everything else would have gone very similarly, just because of the mass move of the bikes and the Squid Hog Riders.
Yep. So, War Boss Mek Jerry, or Big Boss.
Big Boss Mek Jerry. But I'll just answer to Jerry. That's fine.
Yep. So thank you for coming. We had a blast, and we look forward to seeing you all again next time. And Jerry, you want to give us one last vlog for the...
Whoa!
All right, folks. We'll see you all next time. Until then, Cadia stands.
All right.
Kind of.